This is Roma Reacts, a series where I watch patron-submitted videos with all of you guys, and the first video sent in by Felicitas Felix, and it is the song Burning in the Embers, full animated short. I think this is a short that people have been wanting me to watch. Let's check it out. Hoyo voice, always a good thing to see when you start a video, in my opinion.
You were born into this world all alone. But
Born into the world alone.
House of the hearth, you
Oh my
were born
God.
To be strong. Your goal is to learn.
This is gorgeous.
To defeat all your brothers and sisters in battle.
Right.
And become king.
Oh my God, already look at this. We're seeing like an actual lesson in the House of the Hearth.
Where's Pear?
Oh, there she is. Oh God, no.
Excuse me, Mother. She's doing a funeral for her spider.
What?
That child. Maybe
Oh my
her curse
God.
is flaring up again. Clairvy, see to her.
She's a baby. She's such a baby. And she's having a funeral for a spider. That shows such compassion already. Compassion for a creature that usually people would see as dangerous. Look at Clairvy chewing something as well. You know what I mean? Compassion for something that people usually see as like scary. Oh my God, Clairvy. Look at the name and how adorable they are.
You want some?
Sure.
Oh my God, best buds.
You must know spiders don't eat cake. Oh, yeah, I know.
Oh my Lord. They are the sweetest thing I've ever seen in my life. This music as well. And the two teddy bears as well. Did she bandage her up as well after she got... Oh, because they're freaking getting hurt all the time. They're constantly fighting. They're in that freaking weird tournament. Holy hell.
I heard that in Snezhnaya, colored light dances in the sky at night.
And this is what she wanted to see.
When
The
we're
music's
grown
beautiful.
up,
Look at the name.
shall we go see it together?
Stop. Oh no, a switch up. We knew a switch up was coming, right? Exactly. Yeah, this moment.
You will be a great king.
And then sword. Look how brutal that looks as well once the smoke clears.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
Oh no. And he... Oh my God, this is the whole depiction, like, again, because we saw this, like, aspect in the actual game itself. Like, this is just, like, ripping out my heart now. So much. Such a heartbreaking story, right? Such a heartbreaking story. The two teddy bears on the ground now as well, just like they were on the ground too. Wait, are we actually gonna get to see her, like... No. To fight Crucibina? There's no...
I should have pruned this flower long ago. Not waited till it wilts. How
And
grotesque.
she's talking about the knave in this sense. The idea that, like, she should have gotten rid of the knave already.
Wouldn't you agree?
That's what she's trying to say. She's trying to say, I should have gotten rid of you long ago. The fact that we're even getting to see this is so cool. And this music is so intense as well.
Innocence and kindness are such beautiful qualities. Sadly, they're all so useless.
Oh yeah, useless. You have no idea what's gonna happen in the future. The freaking music, she destroyed the wall! Holy hell, what the hell? And all the elements as well. This.
A bird tied down.
So I'm sorry. Listen to this music. Stunning. The Knave gets the best music.
Fly the nest. You are no exception.
Oh, you stop. The frustration in her eyes is what something we don't often see from the Knave, right? Almost like a youthful frustration. The wilted flower. This is like almost like a magical movie soundtrack.
Surrender. Let your mother guide
Oh
you,
no, you have
and
no idea
shall
what's coming for you.
become the one true king.
Oh, you have no idea. Just standing there as well. This is very much like the evolution of like the Knave. Oh, just with the simple cuts as well. But now this music, this whole trailer. Holy crap!
My answer.
Oh my god. She's tearing the whole.
Is no.
This is obviously how it got torn apart. It wasn't through time. She literally brought it down. Oh my god. We're sitting behind bars or in front of the bars? Behind bars. With one snowflake. And what her and Clairvy were supposed to see together.
Her Majesty the
Stunning.
Tsaritsa has decreed as follows. I hereby pardon your crime.
Oh my freaking god. Is that the first? That has to be one of the first times, at least the first time we've seen Vaughn in his big freaking jacket. I know that sounds so like it's not even like relevant, but at the same time it totally is. We've never seen that before.
Decreed as follows. I hereby pardon your crimes.
There's Senora.
Bestow upon you a new name. This title and its legacy of
Crazy
bloodshed
seeing this.
are now yours to bear.
She's shaking?
Poor, mad, cursed
No, she's walking.
knave.
Holy hell. We got to see a Harbinger being freaking brought into the Harbingers. Is that? No. No way that hair. The golden hair. No way is that. I can't.
With me. I will raise you as
Stop!
my child, like a strict and unfeeling father.
That's Fremine. What? That's freaking Fremine. Look at that, look at how adorable. Look, oh my god, that has to be Fremine. Right?
Come with me.
The hair color.
I will raise you as my child, like a strict and unfeeling father.
Stop the father. The knave. This was insane. What a fantastic animated short. It really is. Just like not only like showing like what we already knew about like the fight between, you know, Crucifina and the Knave, which like already like I didn't think we were gonna get to see that at all, but also like the relationship between Claire V and the Knave as well. We got to see that animated, something that is like, you know, really is a passionate thing, or like something that's very important to the Knave as well. Like this was a like beautiful music, beautiful animation. And it really does drive home just how powerful the Knave really is, but also it drives home like exactly the principles of like what people respect in different parts of this game, right? Whereas in some worlds, if you kill the leader, you're technically, you know, going to be done. You're done. In this sense, as the Knave has described before, respected, like powerful? How can we let this character go? How can we let her go, slip through our fingers? And now she is like, you know, the fourth strongest harbinger, which we saw there as well. That's what's terrifying. And I don't care what it says. That's what's absolutely terrifying to me. The fact that she brought down an entire building with her move. That's like threat levels. That's like army levels to be able to do something like that. To be able to bring down an entire building around you is more than impressive. And to me, it's just terrifying. Terrifying. And that's the fourth strongest? The fourth strongest harbinger? We also got to see, I know it's like so separate from the video itself, but Vaughn in their like jacket is something I never have seen before. And I'm so glad that I got to see it. Like, it was like, oh my God, like it's, and obviously Vaughn's gone from the Harbingers now. Vaughn's no longer a Harbinger, thank God. Not that I think that's not me going at like being, you know, rude about every single Harbinger. I think Vaughn's in a much better place, factually so now. Such an impressive trailer. The music was stunning. Parts of it, like the vocal aspect of it, really felt like it was like a, like the way I said, like a magic movie. Like it was like one of those movies, like I always talk about like movies from like, and this is what Genshin reminds me of, like movies from like the mid 90s to the early 2000s that really had like a magical aspect to them. Obviously it's a lot darker because like there's not always a happy ending. Sometimes there's a bittersweet ending. Sometimes there is a happy ending. But in this sense, we got to see so much of the Knave story, whether it be like, you know, stuff we've already seen before, but like just been like the story of Clairvy, the story of the Knave, the story of Crucifina, the story of how Fremine joined House of the Hearth. It's all stuff we've seen or heard about before, but it's been like brought to life on the screen through animation, which I think is such an amazing thing to do. Personally, I'm glad that I watched this afterwards. I know that people have different takes, watched it afterwards or before. Everyone has different feelings in that. It doesn't really matter. I'm personally glad I watched it afterwards, to be honest. I really, I said like during that whole thing that like the Knave gets like the best music. And while I think that like, you know, that's just me in the moment, like very much getting excited for what the music is like, I think it's also like just this thing where like, you can tell so much through music, tell such a story through music. And in this sense, there was like a very like a longing feeling. It was a fight that was happening, but at the same time of the fight, it really felt like it was like a sadness through that fight as well, which I think that's how you can tell it's through music, right? Because if that was just like, you know, like a hard rock song, which would have been cool, but what it would have done, it was like it was short as that. It's just about the violence, just about that, which, you know, sometimes can be great for a story. In the Knave sense, that fight that they had with Crucifina was something that they wanted to do. They wanted to get rid of Crucifina, but looking at those wilted symbolism of the wilted flowers, the idea of like both of them are wilted, both of them were wilted long ago, both of them were not something that she would want to prune, or at least not to have grow in her garden in terms of Crucifina, like, you know, a good riddance to Crucifina anyway. The music really showed that it wasn't sad that she was fighting Crucifina. It was sad that she had to, you know, avenge or even like, you know, had to like avenge all the people that had died, not just Clairvy, you know what I mean? But Clairvy obviously being the most important aspect as well. Beautiful visuals, beautiful symbolism. Like I said, this isn't like me saying like, you know, you can watch it before or after. That's none of my concern whatsoever. For me personally, I'm glad that I watched it afterwards because there was a lot of like reveals in the actual story quest I got to see personally, which I much prefer doing it that way. That's the way I would always do it personally. But I really, really liked that. That was an amazing short. Absolutely amazing. The next video sent in by Leon. Oh, thank you so much, Felix, for sending in, by the way. Thank you so much. The next video is sent in by Leon, and it says, Arl quest has been finished. The Arlecchino has been finished, and it's time to send in one I've been sitting on for a while. I recommend reading the description for the artist's message. Also, I love that they draw Linny with sharp teeth and claws. Oh, interesting. Let us check it out. This is Harpy Hair Genshin Impact by Hey It's Pagot. Let's check it out. We saw Fremine's boots, so noticeable, but all the masks, like, yeah, it is an interesting style, isn't it? And by the way, like, music's gorgeous. Fremine without any claws makes perfect sense, by the way. This is such an interesting style. The music's so interesting too. Oh my god. First of all, the vocals are stunning, like very beautiful. But like the freaking playing in the circle. What the hell? The dance moves as well. This is so beautiful. Curled up beside Linny. He really does, and they're showing this here too, like, he really is the kind of, like, the fangs of the trio, right? He really is that. He, like, while, like, you know, Lynette is, like, very strong-willed and, like, very, very serious, it's very clear that, like, I think that Linny has always been that guy in the trio of these children who is constantly, like, the one who's, like, moving forward, you know, to think second, protect first, you know? Rightly so, Linny. Oh my god, why is this making me, like, really emotional? Like, I think it's maybe just because, like, you know, the idea of, like, the knave being the hair, I guess. Like, where have you buried all your children? Oh my god, and the knave and Clairvy. Horrid to see. Oh my god, wait. It's not that I want to see it again, it's just that we have to read the, like, I don't want to see this again. So it's like keeping them, she wants, like, it's like, I guess, like, oh, and the knave is in the circle too. It's like the idea of, like, the knave, like, not wanting the same thing to happen to Clairvy, which we know is true. We know this is true. It's the reason why that tainted water, you know, figuratively is no longer a part of this. The masks are so pretty as well. They're freaky, but they're pretty. This is gorgeous. Can I say as well, like, that's how we know Genshin design is so good. Where you can recognize someone for the boots. I'm sorry, that's good design. That's more than good design. Oh my god, no. Vocals are incredible. And I'm pointing at her as well. Because as well, like, she's probably bearing that, like, that weight that of the former House of the Heart as well, like, for sure. Oh my god, the tree coffins. No, this we can't sing all the children. Beautiful dance moves as well. This is stunning to me. This trio here. Oh my god! This song is beautiful. I think that there's a lot of we can actually think in that to go through, because I think there's, like, a lot of symbolism, there's a lot of literal stuff, and there's a lot of, like, beautiful, like things about that video. So the first thing being, I don't think it's literal all the time when they're talking about, like, where the children buried. It's more of a case of, like, saying that, like, once they've left the House of the Hearth, they're gone. I think the symbolism there, though, with it's not even symbolism. It's like in her head, seeing Linny, Lynette, and Fremine dead, which is something that would break my freaking heart, is what she doesn't want to happen. She doesn't want what happened to Clairvy to happen to everyone else. She doesn't want what happened to her to happen to anyone else. She doesn't want to feel as if they are in a place that is so dangerous that they can't grow or change. We saw in the video there, and I didn't talk about it in the Song of Burning Embers, how she was, like, taking care of a spider. And I really feel like that's, like, symbolism for, like, all of the House of the Heart children, where it's like, yes, they might be scary to other people, but to her, they are children. And that's, like, I think something that's so interesting to me is the idea of that, like, you know, to the outside, we look at all, like, we saw in the Knave's mission when we were looking at all the kids, when we were like, some of these guys are, like, crazy and they're kind of scary, but then we also understood that, like, without the Knave, they would be in a worse position. Under Crucibina, they would be constantly murdering and killing and doing all this stuff in Minecraft YouTube. But you know what I mean? Like, they'd be doing all this really crazy stuff that is horrible. Like that kid who, you know, with the animals, like, even though it's like, yeah, that's a horrific thing to do, that's like, that's something that, like, should be, you know, like, condemned, like, fully. It's like, he's a kid that would have ended up in a worse place if he was under Crucibina, because she would have nurtured that instead of trying to stop that and channel anger in a different way and these emotions in a different way, which I'm just putting, you know, my own headcanon into things, but, like, that's the way I assumed that things would go. Also, the fangs I think are really interesting in this video too, because Linny has big fangs, then Lina has the smaller fangs, and then Fremni has no fangs. I don't really feel like that is the case with this group. I do think it is Linny, and Linny is like the one who starts everything. Not starts everything, that starts a fight, but he's the one who like, you know, is always like headstrong to stuff, with Lynette like right behind him. And then Fremni is super helpful and always like in the shadows, but isn't someone who's just gonna, you know, bite first in all these situations, even though he will protect his siblings as well. Yeah, I think the whole idea of like, you know, I know the song like mix, you know, joining up with it, like where did you bury your children? I think it is just like talking about, you know, the children in like in terms of like where are a lot of them gone. You know, they've erased their memories. Thank you so much for sending, Leon. That was so beautiful, and so I didn't even know like that, you know, like usually I don't know these things exist, and it's always nice to see the stuff here. The next video is sent in by Alligator, and it is time for Ali's favorite K-pop release of 2024, starting with Mance by Onu. Mance is a cheer, often translated to yay or hooray. Okay, so Mance is, the song is called Cheer then, or Hooray, or Yay. Onu is the leader of the band Shine, which debuted in 2008 and still active, which is unusual in this industry. One of my pals is huge into Shine. They're mad into Shine. And if you're watching this, you know. Let's check it out. And there's English subtitles to say as well. Let's check it out. See, I usually feel like with like you know, while it's like nice to have English subtitles, I think as well, like I said, music is universal. It's such a universal language that we don't often need it all the time. Oh, are they on? They are. Interesting imagery already, like a cobweb in the chimney, but also just like a house in like isolation. That's what I tell myself. This is a beautiful video. And he just follows. Really nice stuff, actually, isn't it? Oh my god. Relatable as heck, right? Am I the only one who, when they see someone calling, they get like anxiety? Like, I'm like that too. Like, if someone like texts me, I'm like, okay, great. Like, but like if someone calls, I'm like, oh, like what's this about? And usually it's just like, hey, you want to do this? And you're like, okay. But like, it's like usually I'm just like, oh my god, why are you calling me? Very, very interesting. I love the outfits, by the way, and the actual set is really cool too already. Like, it's a gorgeous set. And it's weird. It's like the video is like trying to show here like a struggle to escape this isolation as well, which like I feel like again is also very relatable. Really nice shots. Really nice shots. This is a really cool video. Oh god, like the whack-a-mole. Oh my god, this is a really cool video. It really is. I like the creativity that's coming off this. It's I feel like, you know, like sometimes it's you have to be like I feel like even like when we're watching we watch some videos, like if you watch some modern music videos, they are like very like cool and like proper and prim, but sometimes it's okay to like, you know, have this type of like, you know, kind of serious topic be described in a very like outlandish way, because sometimes it gets the point across even better than just like, you know, just tears. I feel like doing all these different things to like pass the time, I suppose. Like, it can really feel that way sometimes as well, just like to get, you know, to get to 3 o'clock, you know? And it's like, I want to try something. This guy's beautiful, by the way. Very, very stunning. The outfit is amazing. Again, another really, really stunning shot. Look at this. Look at this, like this is a stunning shot. And like again, it's like where we started with the chimney as well, right? But like the light that they're kind of like looking up to, like the one bit of light that they have is like through the chimney. I wanted to escape. So the anxiety of it as well. Great vocals as well, by the way. I'm just like so enamored by the video and like and this guy. Like that's a great chorus as well. Da, 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 da. If that's what you call it, the chorus. Like I don't know if it's like, you know, consider the breakdown afterwards, but it's nice. Like it's one you would bopping your head to it. Wait, floating out of here? Nice shoes. Oh wow, and then even the outfit changed too. This is an outlandish video. The Bergans are happy. Oh my god. No, they're beautiful, by the way. They are stunning. This is really cool. Fishing inside of that, like from the outside of the house to the inside now, is also interesting. I love the jumper. So I wonder that it's like finally getting outside is like making them happy, but they still have like, you know, it's like, yeah, you can still like, you know, have like a little bit of access to like the stuff that the home comforts, like you see the ice cream here as well, like, you know, the teddy bears, even like the fun stuff you can do, but you can like do stuff outside as well. Yeah, this was a beautiful music video, but also like I'm really a fan of this part before the chorus, which is beautiful. Like the vocals are really great. Like the pre-chorus here, if I'm getting that right, it could be like this could be the chorus and then this could be the breakdown afterwards. This sounds like the chorus. It's really nice. And this is a solo act as well. Super good. Super good. I always like, yeah, learn new stuff every single week now when it comes to artists and things like this, when you guys send stuff in. I would say that, like, you know, like what Allecchino was saying was that like they are Onu is the leader of a band called Shine. So like Onu is the leader of Shine, which again, I only know about Shine from like my friend, but like I don't even know like much about them. I only know like one person, which is probably their bias, and I honestly like it's like it's one of those things where like if I name, you know, exactly what I know about them, I will get it wrong. You know what I mean? That kind of way. So like maybe they'll comment at some point and say something. But yeah, really beautiful visuals. I thought the symbolism was really great. Like it's always good, again, like I said, to have an outlandish video sometimes, because sometimes if you're like describing something very, very sad or something very like that's bothering you, yes, it can be such an appropriate thing to have like a very sad music video with kind of like symbolism in it. We've seen it like with XO, which like again, like we were talking about this weeks ago, how they have like fantastic symbolism and they tell a lot through their emotions and their dance moves and stuff, I guess, which I think is just as equally as important as having like such an outlandish video that shows, you know, an anxiety or like, because the thing is like anxiety can be different for different people. And in this way, they're describing it in a way that's like, it's actually everywhere. It's all over the place. They're feeling like they're all over the place. And I love that they showed that like, he's like doing things to like even get to like through the day, you know, even though like, he wants to get out of this rut. He's like, okay, well, like, I can't do this now. I got to do this. I got to do this. I'm like, you know, putting everything off, like, so they can just like keep prolonging this. Because that is the thing. It's like, I want to like, you know, get out of this anxious feeling. I want to get out of this isolation. But also there's a comfort there. And I feel like that's what it is. It's like, I don't want to be here, but there's also a comfort. And I thought they really did that really well. Yeah, the vocals were great. The outfit was great. The outfits, I guess if you talk about the end outfit as well, I thought the actual video set was really fantastic too. This is only 3 weeks ago as well, which is really interesting. Which is, new, very, very brand new. But yeah, like if I'm missing anything, please let me know. I thought it was really good. Thought it was a good chorus, a good track. The pre-chorus was freaking awesome as well. The vocals were great. And I thought just like, to me, the star of this whole thing was like how you call Onu, how Onu was, portraying this story through the actual acting in the video, which is very fun and interesting. But once you turn on the subtitles, I feel like, you know, it's kind of like, oh, You know, it's like, but they're doing a good job of like showing like what it feels like to be that isolated, to like, you know, to be anxious, to feel that way, while also like having this like really cool shot after shot after shot after shot, which is very interesting to look at. But once again, as I said, as you turn to the subtitles, everything becomes a lot more like, oh, that's how they feel, if that makes sense. Yeah, I thought it was great. Thank you so much for sending that in, Alligator. It's always great to see that stuff. Like, it's so fantastic because it opens up like my horizons completely. I get to like see like a whole nother world of music that I haven't seen before. And in this case, like, it's always like a really fantastic video as well, whether it's like super sad, super pretty, super energetic. Like, I love the stuff that you guys send in. I really do. So thank you so much, Alligator, for sending in. That was really, really cool. It's always cool to expand my horizons with this stuff. I always get to see such cool videos and some cool songs. And you don't expect, you know, like, especially like with videos like this, you never expect them to be so like deep. But I always love that. Like, I love showing a deeper emotion through outlandish visuals. It's always a very cool thing to do. It works both ways. I feel like you can do this. You could have told this story as well with a darker theme, but they chose this theme, which actually like gets the point across just as well, I think. Thank you. The next video is sent in by Ali, and it is, at the time of uploading this, it's my birthday. Happy birthday. I found your channel when I was 13, and I've loved every video you've ever made. Keeping you, Calvin. I can't wait to see you and the community grow and enjoy the next Starter Squad episode. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Well, like, the thing is, like, there is like people who are here since, like, I've seen people in the community that have like talked about how they've been here since they were like, since like 8 years ago, 9 years ago. Some people were like, well, like, I think 8 years ago was the main one. People are like, okay, I'm like, I was here. He goes, I was here 7 years ago. I was here this long ago. So incredible to always hear that. Let's check this out. This is usually very, I probably have to brace myself for how weird this is probably going to get. But thank you so much, Ali, for that message. Yeah, it's always crazy to think about how people have been here for so freaking long. And here's the thing, it's like whether you found my channel this year or last year or next year or after 10 years from now, I'll always appreciate everybody. Let's check this out.
Dude, do you even know where we're going?
Oh my God, this Charmander needs to stop already.
I could really go for a potion or something.
I could really go for you not talking to me anymore.
Hey, there's some people over there.
Do
Let's
not.
ask them for directions.
Do not do anything to them.
Whatever.
Excuse me, ma'am, but my friend and I are lost and...
Human.
Wait, all the... No, all the year is human?
Human.
Huh. I guess they all talk like that.
No, you're joking me. I wouldn't... Well, for me, like, that's never been my headcanon, I suppose.
That is really annoying. How could anyone stand listening to that?
I don't know.
How did they,
Look, it's that kid from the lab. What? That piece of... What is he doing?
What?
That's... Huh. Now I'm kind of glad he didn't choose me.
I'm kind of still pissed off.
Obviously, he's glitching out a bit.
Well, if it isn't Mr. I hate making good decisions. You have a...
Squirtle is like, here's the thing. There's no objective good decision in like in choosing Pokemon character, your starter, ever. There's no objective good decision ever, right? But for the first gym at the very least, choosing Squirtle is not a bad idea at all. Not a bad idea.
In the same area that I happen to be in.
Oh my, what?
Oh no, it's not gonna be that easy. This time, you're gonna have to earn it.
Squirtle should be able to beat Charmander. Charizard's very powerful, like, right?
Bring it!
But Squirtle should be able to beat Charmander very easily.
Oh God, what fresh hell awaits me this time? Oh, look who it is!
You ready to die, squirt hole?
I don't think you quite understand the type disadvantage you're at right now.
Yep.
I don't think you understand how much you suck.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. Oh, come on, that never works! Why didn't you teach me any other moves?
Bubble works. Stop. Don't you dare.
God. Put me back in, come on! Why are you just standing there?
What am I supposed to do with this?
Trainer in the world!
Put him back into the ball.
Wow, Charmander, you're getting really strong.
Please don't talk to me.
The attempts to catch the Pokemon. Oh, he got him. There's your only friend gone. Oh,
What? Whoa, wait a minute. I don't think
a heavy type disadvantage.
It's so painful. Why? Why is this a thing? Is that really all you've got? You don't have enough badges to train me.
Let's not kill Ash. Wait, what?
Get up.
No!
Hey, what happened to the kid?
This is even worse, hell!
Killed him. He was useless to us anyway.
What am I supposed to do with this?
At last, I'm free. I'm finally free.
Not quite. The way I see it, I own your Pokeballs now.
No.
And that makes me
No.
your new Pokemon.
No, I would not want him as my trainer.
You can't do that.
I'm kind of totally doing it. And I'm gonna be a better
That's
trainer
Team
than you
Rocket
could ever
vibes, man.
Well, he did set a pretty low bar for that.
Shut up. Don't you see? We don't need those filthy humans and their gibberish language. We have me. And I'm awesome.
No, you're not.
If we train together, we can be
You're
the
anything
very
but.
best. Like no one ever was.
I'm into it.
Don't care. You don't have a choice. Now come on. There's no time to waste. Let's get moving.
I've got a good feeling about
You shouldn't.
this.
You shouldn't have a good feeling about
I
this.
don't feel anything anymore.
This is rough already. Yeah, like, they get very, like, I didn't expect it would get so dark so quickly as well with this stuff created by Pierce Ship. Again, like, 10 years ago, this was very much like a 10-year YouTube thing, right? This is very much like the style of, like, comedy and style of jokes that would be on YouTube 10 years ago. A lot of it was, like let's take these, like, cute characters, take these cute characters and put them into, like, kind of, like, terrifying situations. And like in some cases it was like, you know, very like shocking humor, I think, as well, because again, like at the time, like you're talking about the generation that grew up on like that type of like shocking stuff as well. And that's probably why this was made too. Killing Ash is a very, very interesting choice. They always shock me. So far, they've always just stunned me. And like even now, like obviously like it's somehow less brutal than taking a Caterpie's head and putting it on your head. But the ideal situation here would be Squirtle destroys Charmander, but who knows if that would actually happen. Thank you so much for sending Ellie. These are very, very strange, crazy, and always put me in a different like place. Like I always get like stalled for a bit as well when I watch these. But I appreciate you. Thank you so much for sending these, Ellie. Yeah, they're very shocking. They're very shocking. I think they're intended to be very shocking too. Thank you, Ellie. The next video is sent in by Scenic Season. This week, I'm busy wuthering my waves because of the PS5 launch and the 2.0 update. I'm just going to send this old trailer from the game launch. So this game is launched on PS5. I have heard people saying they want to see me try it. Let's check out the Wuthering Waves release trailer. And it's not that I'm against trying it, it's just that we have so much going on right now when it comes to Genshin and like other things we're doing too. Nice character design. The subtitles won't help here, I think, but it's a really pretty game. So we like this character design a lot. We've seen it before. It's very inspired. So interesting coming this from a perspective of someone who like barely knows anything. Oh, that's a cool doll. Who barely knows anything about this game, right? What is that? Yeah, the visuals are really cool too, right? Like they are like really, really sick. Like it's like me not playing it so far. Obviously, you guys know has nothing to do with like the fact that it's like I have a thing against it or anything like that. It's literally just a case of like time. You know what I mean? For everything, you know. The designs are sick. They're super sick. Like again, there's also like these very interesting like I've seen this guy. I've definitely seen that guy. My pages are obsessed with him. Like, and I wonder if this is like a representation of like the real combat in the game too. Like, and the music is obviously like very different as well from like what we've experienced in other games as well. Like it's very like electronic, I guess. I love this doll that this one girl has as well. I think the designs are impeccable. I think they're really good. Something like here as well. Like we're getting some idea of the story, but I feel like this is very much just like almost like a character overview, because I think that's like people understand. Like, yeah, that's really Oh my god, look at that. I think that's what people understand, right? When people look at, like a lot of times for me as well, like characters are like one of the most important things, if not the most important thing when it comes to a video game for me. You know, people like, I think I've said that before, and people who like don't really like understand it too much, like will say like, oh, well, Shadow of the Colossus is your favorite game of all time, and they barely, the characters barely talk in that game. But like, I still love Wander and Mono in that game more, and Aggro, more than I love a lot of games where characters talk for 70 hours straight. I think it's like, and that's just me trying to show you like how much I love characters. Like, Nier Replicant like made me fall in love with the game because of the characters. Genshin, like the story's incredible. The visuals are incredible in Genshin. Like, same with Nier Replicant. The visuals, the story, all incredible. It's Final Fantasy X, the visual stories, all incredible. Music, everything incredible. But like, characters are the things that make me like stay, make me remember forever, maybe get me attached. So I think it's like very, very smart to have like a trailer that like showcases as much characters as possible, like really, really quickly. So people like me will go, oh, that's a cool character design. Oh, that's a cool character design. I wish I could play that character. Wish I could play that character. And I think that's like a very, very smart way of doing it. And they've done a really good job with that. They really have. Thank you so much for sending in Scenic Season. I think we eventually will try it. I think now that it's on console as well, it probably makes sense to try it as well. We'll probably get the time, like maybe in between like some playthroughs or something, that we might try like an hour or two of it to see how we feel about it. And I think that'll be a really, really, really nice idea. Thank you so much. The next video is sent in by Angel313, and it says the last Zerobaseone music video, I'm guessing for a bit. I adore the Zerobaseone videos and all the K-pop stuff I've been seeing in these videos. We've now seen like such a variety as well, like, and so many differences between, like, we talked about it just like there, how like EXO, when we saw EXO, they like have a very different approach to music videos than Zerobaseone, and Twice has very, very different approach then to like anything we've seen before as well. Like ONU has a very different approach as well. Like, and that's the thing, and I think that's why I say it every week. Whenever I see people just blanket describing K-pop, like, I can be a good representation. Link them my Roma Reacts to show, well, actually, here's someone who doesn't listen to K-pop and has instantly seen that every single artist here is so different from each other. They're not the same whatsoever. Yeah. Let's check it out. So Zerobaseone goes so bad. I love Zerobaseone.
놓치지 않으려 애쓸수록 그 아픔만
Subtitles?
깊어질 뿐이다. 그러니 도와 그녀를.
When you hear the rhythm, start to move.
Wow. Oh my god. Did you see him already, like, staring off this? Look at this. With such a quick shot as well of him. Look at him. Look at him. When I didn't see him in the thumbnail, I was a bit worried, but I was like, wait a second. But then again, the thumbnail's so small, like, I didn't get a good idea of who was in there anyway, so. Man, the visuals are already so freaking nice. Interesting outfits as well for the dance sequences now as well. Coming out of the closet. There's no way people didn't talk about this for 10 years after they saw that picture or that image. Oh my god, what a baseball bat! You destroy whatever you want. That is stunning. That is stunning. Holy hell, with like the drawings in the background, the storyboard. You destroy anything you want. The outfits are so good. I know these are just for music videos. I would wear these all the time. Are you kidding me? The whole universe saying don't let her go, all of you. Wait a second. That's so freaking good. Like, it's actually very difficult to get like a kind of like more like spoken word kind of like bouncy breakdown to work sometimes, especially when like your video has like been very like high tones so far. That works more than well. Sweet as heck, are you kidding me? Oh my god, they're adorable. They're adorable. People just looking out the window. Oh, they're there again. There's those cute boys. Oh my god, put the headphones on me. They're adorable. They're adorable. Oh my god, Ricky like is like, I feel like Ricky when he does this stuff is like he's like auditioning for every movie in the world. He's like, just please, just know I can do this. just know I can do this. Oh my god, the light's going out, like almost like gathering the light as they're going by. I need these outfits. I need these outfits. This is a gorgeous scene as well. Oh my god, the full mood. Book is always very good as well. With the feathers falling around them as well. I love it again. Like, I'll be honest, like still I'm not very good with the names because I have chosen to like not look into a lot of music videos and stuff like this because I know you guys like sending us stuff in and I like doing that as well. I think like eventually like, down the line, like, you know, if there ever is not like any Zero-Base1 stuff, obviously I would look into it like more myself. But I feel like that's a fun thing that we have like with the community now that like you guys have been showing me the stuff and I get to like, watch. I think actually I will say though, like I did watch Ji-Woon's like TV show. Or at least a little bit of it. If I'm mispronouncing the name, please like let me know. But like I have been I did watch a couple of episodes of his TV show, so that's a little bit of a lie. But I'm more talking about the music videos. I don't want to look up all the music videos myself because I feel like it's always fun to have them here as well. You know, it feels like a very nice experience. You guys showing me this stuff as well. I never let you go. These little notes are so sweet. Just cut the power. There's no story to the board in the background. I just want them to be happy constantly. So, like all the time. Make a little bridge. Look at him. Look at him, right? This is why you say he's like the most confident, awkward man in history. Because everything he does in these videos is like with such confidence and grace. But at the same time, like you can see like there's like this awkward like tinge to him. Look at this, feeding him someone. Like I know it's only a second, but there it is. Look at them, the outfits. And they're showing all these different shots here as well. Look at him. Me on the outside. Let me in. Hey, yo, let me in. Let me in right now. Open the phone booth. I'll be joining in a second. No, I want to see you. Yeah, some amazing shots as usual in these videos. This outfit I need. I need this outfit for myself. I really do. Yeah, Zero-Base1 like always like a very big favorite of mine. When it comes to these videos that get sent in here, they always like are like really good at their dance stuff, like and their vocals are really good too. I thought the breakdown like with the spoken word stuff was actually really fantastic also. Like I said, it's not always easy to pull that off. Outfit's incredible. They had a really cool visual style for the music video too. I think as well like it's like the whole idea of like the idea of be something. I know like it's the name of the thing of Good So Bad. The idea of like something it's like the whole universe is telling me that I shouldn't let you go. And I wonder if it's like you're so good for me and I want you so bad at the same time. You know, it's I think also like like when it comes to like these guys, they have like very quick cuts when it comes to different things. So it's always like, you know, you're looking out for like, I don't know if that's something that like you guys do too, where like you're like looking for like every like single quick cut, what's happening here, what's happening there, what's happening here. Like, and I think that's what's always a strength of like the Zero-Base1 videos as well, is that like, you know, it's like they're very, very quick with everything and it's like very easy to like get like lost in what they're doing in these music videos as well. I think it's like also like saying it's like with the music video, it's like the person that they like is not the best for them, I guess, is what they're saying, but it's so good to be with them that the whole universe is like, hey, don't let them go. I love the storyboard visuals as well. Every single outfit was on point. All of the freaking, like, this is just, okay, like, I could just, everything I said there is, like, literally, I could just be like, it's a Zerobaseone video, right? It's like, that's it. Outfits, vocals, breakdowns, you know, the different camera shots, how adorable they were. I could just be like, hey, it's a Zerobaseone video, and you guys would be like, oh yeah, that just sums up everything. But I love talking about it, I really do. Sweethearts, love seeing it. Thank you so much for sending in, Angel313. Beautiful. The next video is sent in by, by the way, thank you so much for that, Angel. That was awesome to see as usual. The next video is sent in by Fizzle. And I have to like open the iPad, would you believe it? Okay, now I think I'll submit the Eve song again. This one is definitely my top 3 song-wise. Animation is a bit more sketchy in style, but it's still a fun watch. Interesting fact, the trash can at the very end makes a guest appearance in How to Eat Life. Eve, so far, what we've seen has been like really, really beautiful stuff. Has been like it's been stunning to the point of like, you know, like I've always been like, I want a TV show about this. You know, I always say that I want a TV show about this, but then definitely with this Eve stuff, it is like getting me that much. I do feel that way when it comes to this. Let's check it out. Already just like an interesting frame to start off this as well. They said the style is more sketchy, and yes, I would say so. Like it's like more of like, which like isn't bad. Like, you know, like Fizzle was saying, art style can be cool no matter what the really great riff to start things off. Like, you know, like it's so cool. Like that the Eve videos are so slick and cool. Yes, they have the deeper meanings, of course, but it's just so cool. Anyone's fine. Is anyone out there? Can't hear your voice. Like look, like these visuals are so well done, even in like the sketch form. Just as I imagined. So neat. Look at this frame. Like, seriously. Great grounding drum beats as well. So freaking good. Everything is pressure just sounds so easy on the ears. It's so difficult to like comprehend how cool every frame of these Eve videos is. Like the hands moving out, like the different like very like almost like erratic shots of like characters like even bopping along to the music as well. Like it's just so slick and cool. Every frame. Look at this. Scary letting go, which is always very difficult. And all you can do is stay. You're also kind to take care of me, but it just looks like you're interfering with me. Is that like usually the anger that someone feels when people are trying to see if they're okay constantly? And sometimes it can feel like you're just trying to interfere in their life, but you're trying to see if they're doing okay. From the perspective of someone who is like maybe like, you know, going through it, it can definitely feel like people are just trying to butt in on your life, you know, like leave me alone. I'm okay. But like, it's like afterwards you're kind of like, Jesus, man, people really took care of me, you know? Maybe that's possibly it. This character, he's chasing after this character. In my eyes for a moment. Is he saying that this person, like, or this hope, this idea of like this happiness, like in his eyes was for a moment there, like beautiful. Oh, it's so freaking good as well. Like, the music is like, cause like yeah, the video is so sick, but the music is so like it's exactly the type of music that like I would listen to like in my spare time or have listened to in my spare time. But like I don't know, it's just like the riffs are so nice, the vocals are so cool too, and they just go so well with the music video. So well. Every frame is just cool. Every frame is cool. Every frame is just so sick. Like, look at this. Oh my god, what is that? Each time, wait, what? And each time I feel lost? Yeah, it's so sick. I've looked up to you, and each time I feel lost? Are they trying to say that, like, there's moments where the person that they're talking to is, like, really beautiful in their eyes, and there's moments where they don't know what they're feeling whatsoever? Possibly. And it's like, let's not change things? This character's so interesting to me as well. Like I'm trying to understand, like, where, like, her part in this whole story is. I'm guessing it is the person that he's, like, thinking about. This guy is very interesting too. Did she bite into a shoe? Look at... The artwork is so impeccable. Like, when you said it was going to be a sketchy style, I thought, like, you know, maybe, like, it was going to be, like hand-drawn, like, black and white, like, which is not bad either. Like, we've seen music videos like that before. But, like, this is still so incredible. With whatever symbolism they're trying to say in certain parts of the video. Here it's like he's searching for her, but she's right there, right? He's searching for her, but she's right there. Like, he's searching for something. But, like, she's right there. And it's like, I don't know how to take another step. I don't even know how to go forward. Everything is precious. So is that like saying, like, everything... Oh my god, everything frame is so cool. I'm not saying smoking is cool. I'm just saying this frame is cool. And now she's gone. Scared of letting go. So I wonder if it is like asking someone to stay. I'm sorry for pausing so much. It's just so interesting to me. Like, I wonder if it is like asking someone to stay, even though things like it's like yes, we can go out into the beyond and like explore this whole new life, but like it's much easier to kind of like stay here, and like that's why they don't want to let go, because it is much easier. We were about to be taken away. Yeah, that's such an interesting line to me. I've looked up to you, but somehow I feel lost. Look at these like little characters as well. But it's like to look beyond the real as well. I love his vocals so much. Wait, now the body's though in the bin though. So interesting to me. Once again. And like, I think that it's like what we're seeing here. Like, again, it's always difficult for me to interpret. This is Tokyo Ghetto, by the way, by Eve. And I think what's so hard for me sometimes to interpret is like there's so much things happening, and I feel like this is like one of those songs that like you interpret yourself and you like make it your, like you adapt it to whatever you feel it is about, because it's very clear that they're saying something that is very, very personal to them. But we obviously, like, you know, can't be in the mind of someone who like is able to do stuff like this, and it's always very difficult to like do that or to picture that kind of thing. But for me, that's like what I interpret it to be, is like someone who is trying to find something or trying to move forward. The thing they're trying to find is right in front of them, but they just can't even see it. But even when they do see it, it's looking beautiful in their eyes, but then they like, you know, only for like a moment, only for moments like this is beautiful. Then they start to like feel bad about it then as well. But it seems like in the end, like it, you know, what they looked at, or that they had no choice. They can no longer have that happiness. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's what it was trying to see. Like, see, because in the end, it was like even though they were looking, they're like she wasn't even there anymore at all. Beautiful visuals is always just such a slick thing. Eve is so good at doing these very cool videos that like I don't know, like even again, I always want to make it like pretty clear. This is 62 million views. They don't need a TV show. But when I say that, I always just mean like I could watch a full movie with this animation style, with these characters that they make, with like these beautiful like songs. I could watch a full like hour-long musical, even longer, with these characters in it. I think they did such a good job with this. It looks fantastic. Yeah, every visual is just so freaking good in this. Thank you so much for sending it, Fizzle. It's always cool to see music videos in this. There's so much more music in Roma Reacts than there was like before. And it's always awesome. We have so much variety now. It's great. Thank you so much, Fizzle. That was awesome. The next video is sent in by What's Your Damage, and it's I continue sharing my favorite Twice songs. Here's I Can't Stop Me, personally one of my favorites, Twice Girl Boss Era Coming. Let's check. So it's Twice I Can't Stop Me, line distribution with lyrics in color. This is a really cool video style. Let's check it out. Twice are very good too. Some of the best hair you've ever seen in your life, you're going to witness. Which is why I think in the best way possible, I think all of them are witches. Because the hair is always glorious and always on point. Constantly and consistently. Beautiful outfits. So that line instantly, by the way, is beautiful. The idea of like, an alarm goes off whenever our eyes meet. So that's like something telling you, like, right? An alarm is something that tells you to wake up. An alarm for her is like, I wake up whenever I see your eyes. But it's too late. Stunning. So pretty. But yeah, the vocals are like with Twice here, they're such good singers as well. Like they really are. Oh my god, look at the dancers as well. So okay, I think. By the way, the suits are freaking. This is why, like I'll never look this cool. I'll never look this freaking cool. The idea of like it's like I know it's not the best. It's whenever like I look at you, it's not it's an alarm bell because it's like, oh, there's something bad about this person. You know what I mean? There's something I shouldn't want to go across and see. But it's like, I can't stop. I need to. I want to. It's like, yes, I'm in the spotlight, but then like you bring me into the darkness. I'm swept into the darkness. You know, right in front of me, that red line. We exchange glances. I want to feel there's a thrill in doing something that isn't always good for you, right? Such a crazy. Whoa. Oh my god, the outfits are so good. It's like they can't turn back now. Stunning. I'll never look this cool, and it sucks. I'll never look this cool. These outfits are incredible. I think it's like just a perfect way of describing as well what it's like when like there's someone you like, but you know that like they're not probably the best person for you. But like it's very like descriptive of being like just like, hey, there's a red line here. It's telling me not to go past it, but I can't stop. That's what it is. It's like, it literally is, and we've all been in like at least like, you know, maybe not all, like again, there's nothing wrong if you haven't been in a relationship. I want to make that clear. But if you have been in a relationship or like, you know, you like someone that you know is like, not obviously like, they're not the best, but like they make me feel very, very good. And then there is that kind of thing of like, where it does feel like it's like, you know, if I step over here figuratively, I probably won't be able to turn back. And in this sense, it obviously is just about the thrill of an idea of like maybe someone like obviously like there's different. I want to make it clear. I'm not talking about people who are like super bad for you that like should be like out of your life. It's very just as much about the thrill of it, right? These are such beautiful visuals. They're so cool. It's always like again, like these parts, we've had it before in Twice videos, they sound so good. I will say bouncy, like the bouncy like phrases. Like the flow is so good. Yeah, I already know, but I'm gonna keep going. So good. Guilty, I don't want to. The visuals are so pretty. Holy hell, the vocals too here on that. You hearing this? Yeah, it's so good. Oh, the dance moves! I actually like the little kick a lot. I like the little kick a lot. This I like that a lot. It's really good. They're so slick. They're so cool. They're showing you here who has the most vocals out of the entire song as well, which is really neat. Very cool stuff. I love the quick shots showing every other. Her hair is stunning today. I always love the quick shots that they do here as well. You deserve your patrons, so much so. Really, really fantastic. I love the stats. The stats are so cool. Such a good idea as well. Yeah, you can see here all the different like sauna. And it's not to like I don't think this is like to be like, you know, because I think some people would take this as like in some fandoms would be like, see, my favorite got the most vocals in this song. But like to me, like it's like I think it's like if you kind of look at like, yes, like I have a bias as well when it comes to like, you know, certain K-pop groups. But it's very clear that it's a collective. It's very clear that they love each other. It's very clear that they're working together, you know? That's the way I see it as well anyway. Really stunning stuff as well. Really, really stunning stuff. I appreciate you sending in What's Your Damage as well. Yeah, it's a very like direct approach to like the idea of like what is like obviously like there's like very like beautiful like as usual with Twice like some really beautiful visuals. They look cooler than I could ever be in my life. But I love how it's just like directly telling you like how it feels, right? I love that. It's not beating around the bush. It's like, hey, like there's a like that red line visual is gonna like get me for a while because it's so true. Because while it's a very symbolic. But at the same time, it's so easy to understand. You're like, yeah, that's how it feels. You're like, your eyes meet with someone, you know you shouldn't, but it just feels right. I love that because it's like very, very cool, very, very like understandable, but also just like as usual with Twice, the vocals are really good too. The breakdown there as well, which was really awesome. Like I always say like bouncy vocals because that's what it is. It's really bouncy, nice vocals as well. Hair is always on point. The outfits are incredible. The visuals are incredible. It's a Twice video. You know what I mean? It's really, really good stuff. Thanks for that amazing video. What's Your Damage? The next video is sent in by Zevi, and it is, so here's another couple of the Identity V related videos. Once again, thank you for sharing and interesting them. This time, these three are more or less story trailers, but for a specific time of year. Every year there's an actual global tournament that happens for IDV called the Abyss, Identity V, sorry, where any in-game team is free to join, and it's actually happening right now with the last trailer being set in the current theme. Aside from the actual competition, the Call the Abyss features a story behind the tournament and the characters involved in it because it has a set of gotcha banner and reward skins to match the theme. As a refresher, there's a Hunter and Survivor factions, and they're usually at odds with each other in these trailers. The Hunters, they are usually at odds with each other. The Hunters looking at least human, usually taller, bigger proportion designs, animal creature parts. So if you see something that's different from a human cast, that's your Hunter. Okay. Also, Identity is kind of big on Cthulhu and related mythos, so there's a lot of creepy otherworldly entities here and there. Wow. The stories trailers are some of my favorites, very cinematic. You don't have to dig too deep into the plot as well. Just treat them as a movie trailers. I hope you enjoy. You telling me what to do, Zevi? Zevi, you tell me what to do? I'm about to break up the Tony Soprano voice. No. Thank you so much, Zevi. Let's check this out. Again, it's like, I always feel like this is like Bubble, right? You just show us how much you are in a bubble. This wasn't even on my radar at all, what this was. The Great Race.
This is not a game.
We saw something to do with like a driving car last time as well, right? For sure, like we saw this character last time.
Only survivor.
So this is like an event that happens. The Call of the Abyss. Very classic art style for the text, isn't it?
No matter how many times I race, I can't run away from that shadow.
Cars are ready. The crowd's on their feet. Hey, buddy, watch out!
Hey, buddy, watch out. Oh my god, yeah, like the wacky races elements in this that like are like that, like, yeah, it's like way darker, right? The idea of like
Race obsesses
a
us.
wacky racist style thing, you know, like where they're like attacking each other and like doing different mechanical stuff. It's quite terrifying.
Catch me, Ryder.
No one can fight alone.
So this is called Abyss 4, so, oh god. So this is the 4th one. Which means at this point it's at least been going 4 years, obviously.
We're gonna get crushed.
Man, it's so dangerous.
My Rocinante.
Speed up! Speed up! You lost your nerve.
Never.
Never. This visual is awesome. It's so cool. Yeah, we saw like some aspects of this last week as well, right? Or maybe I'm mistaken. Because I do think the visuals in this are really sick still.
Is it all over?
Do you want it to be over?
If someone has to end this, it must be you.
So he's like famous? We got rid of like the different markings. The kind of terrifying wacky racist element in it is actually like pretty scary. Called Abyss 5 Metropolis. Oh, the music as well. Is this like set in kind of like an alt 50s or something? 40s? Whoa. Again, kind of, again, it reminds me of like the movies I would watch like with my dad as a kid here. Interesting. Trying to hand out cheats here as well?
This is Pirate Radio. Headlines after headlines, musicals after musicals. Can you even recall the last time you saw the sun?
Oh my god, I know we said don't read too much into it, but the idea of like, can you even recall that? By the way, Zevi was like, I made a joke with like, Zevi telling me what to do. They did not tell me what to do. They're just like, hey, you can just enjoy it. Like, you know what I mean? You don't have to feel pressured to read too much into it is what they were saying. But no, like the idea of like the last time you saw the sun is such a symbol for like, you know, a new day, a new beginning. You can't have a new beginning without the sun.
Cheap thrills and mindless entertainment.
Oh my god, the propaganda.
Amuse ourselves.
Keep yourself pacified, yeah, for sure. And now, oh, they're trying to like, they're handing out these things to like, you know, like break that propaganda. It's so true, by the way, like, and especially like at these times, like, you know, people believed, and still like right now people still believe like a lot of news reports I see, but people believe at the time if you said something on the radio, that was the truth. You know what I mean? That was the truth.
Carpet of Metropolis, but now look at what we've become. A cog in this entertainment machine. Wake up. The city is
That's
eating
such
you
an
alive.
interesting way of phrasing it. The whole
We're
city is
nothing
eating
but
you
pets
alive.
and livestock trapped in captivity.
Oh, the
in
little
this
robot. Oh my
city
god, you're so cute.
forever.
This is beautiful, by the way.
Continue the carnival tonight. Maybe tomorrow we'll see the sun again.
I love the idea of seeing the sun again as the main visual of like a new day is born. Called the Abyss. That's a great title screen. What the hell?
Tonight we celebrate
Such great
the
design.
prosperity and the beauty of
Oh, they're gonna change the thing. Is that showing her what she truly looks like, or? It makes me like want to like explore this world, if that makes sense. That's what it makes me want to do. I want to explore this world. Oh, there's the title screen. Very, very cool way of doing it. But they're trying to break that propaganda cycle, I suppose. Very, like, very, very cool style there. Very cool style. And this is Desolate. So it's the 8th one. What the hell? These visuals here are stunning. Oh, by the way, I was like mesmerized by them for a second. I was like, the red smoke, by the way, is so freaking cool. Like this here, the red smoke, smoky visuals with the gray. And then like we see this, which is like, what are we even looking at? So different from the second trailer, right? The second trailer for me was like, not cheerful, but like there was some hope in it, right? This is already starting off dark.
He looks so complete.
Hey,
Is that the girl from his dreams or whatever? Oh, we're having the sun. It's nice to see the sun at the very least. This is stunning.
Anyway, welcome to the gang.
You're in the gang, bro.
I've been wandering this wasteland with the team for a while. Most are out scouting while I document the mutated entities. It is relatively easy work. Seeing her fills me with both joy and fear. I must find a new path for her, because I know this wasteland is no paradise.
So he's trying to find a... Okay. What? What the hell?
As we delve deeper,
This is so different from the last trailer.
relentless force of erosion is like a slow, steady hammer,
Oh, so-
driving life down like a nail,
Wait, so their parts erode away? Is that what we're saying?
reshaping it into something else.
So are they constantly changing?
Guided by my companion, we reach a new area with far more strange entities than the outskirts. Our ailing frames can barely endure, yet none of us are willing to
So
stop.
even though they're like falling apart and they're ailing, they still want to keep going.
The key to finding the way out might lie deeper within.
So he wants to make a better life for this girl. Like the visuals here are crazy different from the second trailer. What? What? Was that intentional? Did you want to hit her? Or was she protecting that machine?
No!
What? What? I was so hopeful in the last trailer, and now like this is like, well, I guess it's called Desolate, so I guess it's more than just like the visuals, it's emotions as well. Oh, he's a cast iron pan. Actually, crazy stuff. What is he? Home?
Come home.
What? And he just like drops down. He'd rather drop down? Does he? Is he not hopeful? Well, like there's probably no hope for him. Oh, we're into the next video. Like I was so mesmerized with that for a second there. I was like, is it gonna keep going here? So he just dropped down there? What the frick is? Like how different? How much of a whiplash that was from like the second one. The second one felt like there was like a chance, like an uprising that was happening, and then the last one just made me feel like what are we even like looking at? Like again, the word desolate is very good because like it really like embodied not only the visual style of the locations, but also maybe the emotions as well that the characters felt also. Like these are just events. Like I can't imagine how hyped people are to like even try these out. The story of this must be like deep. It must be very deep because not only do we have like a story of like a death race, but like of like propaganda and like going against propaganda. But there's also like a story of like being lost and being desolate, being in this world where like you're like you said, life, like that the erosion is like beating into you like a slow and steady hammer. So it's like happening slowly, which is such a crazy visual to think about. Imagine thinking of it that way, where you're like, you talk about your own illness or something. You say, it's eroding me away like a hammer, a slow and steady hammer. So you know what's happening. It's on point every single time. and it feels absolutely terrible. Some stunning visuals. The character designs are always like really, really cool and stuff as well. It reminds me of something that like, and I mean this in the best way possible, that like as a kid I would watch, and then 10 years later I would watch it again and be like, oh my god, this is still the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. You know what I mean? You still get chills from watching it. Or even like as a teenager I watch it, even now I watch it, and 10 years from now you're like, oh my god, remember this? This was so freaking stunning. It's so interesting because it just shows we live in a bubble sometimes. Because I didn't know anything about this before Zevi, you sent this in. I had no idea this existed. Yeah, I love the character designs. I love the kind of like more darker visuals. I didn't expect it to get so dark in terms of like what was happening in the video. But so interesting. It really, really is. Really good trailers as well. I imagine that people went wild for this stuff. They did. Thank you so much, Zevi, for sending in. That's so again, because that last trailer there like changed my like whole viewpoint of like the game. Because the first one was like, okay, there's like some darker race going on here, they want to escape, it's like a very violent thing here. The second one was like, oh my god, yes, fight back. I love the visual side, I love all this stuff, I love fighting back against the propaganda. That side of a video game always interests me. The last one made me feel like nothing mattered anymore in this world. It's really crazy how they did that. Thank you so much, Zevi, for sending it in. The next video is sent in by Aka. If I ever pronounce your name wrong, please just say, hey, you idiot. You're pronouncing my name wrong, idiot. I know, don't say that. It'll hurt me. This is sent to my Aka, and it says, another Zerobaseone behind the scenes video of them singing and having a good time on a boat of all places, which I think makes the atmosphere really nice. Yeah, it's a longer video. It's 15 minutes. The limit that we have on Roma Reacts is 10 minutes. And like, I think sometimes I don't say this for newcomers that might want to join the Patreon. I should say it. It's usually like one video per one individual and 10-minute limit. And the reason for this very strict 10-minute limit is not because I'm like and by the way, every patron understands this, by the way, and they're very nice about it. It's not because I'm trying to be like very stingy and be like, you can't, trying to be like, ruling over everything like that. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be super stingy. What it is that I want to make sure I can get to everyone's videos. So even if we have, like some weeks we have 34 people sending in videos, it's to make sure that I am able to get to everybody. So the way we're going to watch this is we're going to go 30 seconds in, then watch it to 10 minutes, 30 seconds. And I feel like that's the best way to do it. Yeah, it's just like, I don't want to get to the point with the reaction series where we're not watching every video. You know what I mean? Where I have to go like, oh, well, I think the first 30, first come, first served, you know what I mean? I don't want to do it, even though there's nothing wrong with that. Other creators do that, and there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Personally, I like what Roma Reacts is, and I love seeing everyone's like takes on stuff and what they like in videos and what they would want to show me. So I like to keep it that way as well. And by the way, me saying this right now, I want to make it clear, no patron has ever been mean or pushed back on that idea as well. Everyone understands, every single one understands, and everyone's been very, very kind about that. Because it just makes sense, I think. Let's check this out. I love Zerobaseone. They're beautiful. Let's go. Is there is English subtitles. Great. This is such a beautiful scene, just like in the darkness as well. The dimples are so sweet, by the way. This almost makes me like so freaking jealous, by the way, because to have this type of like vocal range, like in the cold night, still be able to sing like this, I'm like, okay, talent. So much talent. And the strong wind. Yeah, no, they're doing such a good job. Doing their best. It sounds so natural. Oh my god. My teeth be chattering. Wait, what the? I'm so sorry. I think I clicked something wrong. No, I'm so sorry about that. That's my bad. I'm so sorry. I clicked probably the RB button, I think, on the Xbox controller. Apologies. Imagine you're just on a boat and like across the way. You're like, what is that? Beautiful siren song, but it's boys.
프랑스의 강에서 배를 타면서 노래를 하고 있어. 와,
So romantic.
여러분이 춥긴 한데 여러분이 보시던 빵해제 뒤에서 보셨습니다.
Of course.
가시나요? Thanks. Let's go. Let's go.
Great visuals there. Oh, it's Ricky. Oh my God, Ricky just looked like he was born with confidence, you know? And they're on a boat here as well. Ricky's voice sounds so special. Oh my God. Ricky maximizes his minutes on screen, and that's so smart, right? Not like everyone's very good at performing. We know this like in Zero Base 1, but like I think Ricky like understands what it means to be like, I'm on camera right now. I am going to maximize every single solitary second, even in an extra video. You know what I mean? Oh my God, this is so stunning. This song was everywhere, by the way, when it came out. I'm so sorry for interrupting the vocals, guys. I'm so mean. Are those camo pants under netting? That is so freaking cool. Like netted pants. Stunning. Very good. So this is Tay Ray. Oh really? Okay. And look, I didn't mean to make it seem like Ricky was like I feel like when I'm like, oh, he maximizes moments, I'm like, oh, he's like not like a human, because I'm like he's even in a fun video he's like, I'm doing a big performance here, which like I think is smart, you know, for someone like, especially like, you know, not smart, but it's like yeah, that's his style. Like he is like very like, you know, confident, at least what I get from the vibe and the energy off him. But I think as well, like what it is that you see there, like what, as soon as the song ends, yeah, great, fantastic, just to look at a natural like on the dot performer at every second. Oh my God, under a blanket as well. You and Jin? Oh, XO, the masterpiece.
Let's go.
The hair, all their hair is so freaking nice as well. It's actually crazy. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Every time I see visuals from anywhere like in the world, I'm like, I gotta move. I'm like, I gotta go. That's so cool. They're singing, you know, like it's a song that like from a group we've already reacted to as well. Very cool. Harmonizing slowly, okay. Easing into it. Good job blurring the phone. Because if you had whatever's on the phone, you know, people have a screenshot of that forever.
시즌 4에 다
Season 4, okay.
다음 멤버 찾아라.
Season 100.
가라. 유진아. 아니 이게 누구야?
The guest came here first.
내가 갈 필요가 없을 것 같아. 맞네.
나도 온 김에
Oh, such a sick jacket.
위스트 선배님의 비가 오는 날에 이 파리에도 비가 많이 내린다.
그래서 가져오셨다.
네,
한번 들어보겠습니다.
가겠습니다.
Let's go.
세상이 어두워지고 조용히 비가 내리면
This is such a nice setting as well, just on like a boat ride, you know?
오늘도 어김없이 난 벗어나지 못하네 너의 생각 안에서 비가 오는 날엔 나를 찾아와 밤을 새워 괴롭히다
They both have the flip phones, by the way. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
너도 따라서 서서히 조금씩 그쳐가겠지 취했나 봐 그만 마셔야 될 것 같아
아니죠?
It's so sweet to see them together.
괜찮게 오신 거였구나.
그쵸 근데 오늘 스케줄하고 와서 좀 힘드네요
괜찮아. 이 정도. 그래서 매번 본인에 대한 기준이 매우 높으세요.
그쵸
네, 저번에 배드에 이어서도 또 이번에도 본인이 자꾸 아쉬워하세요. 너무 잘해도.
테레쇼는 완벽하게 하고 싶은 욕심 나네요.
좋습니다. 테레쇼 MVP세요.
I love this this kind of like UI they're using as well, which is really cool.
하우용의 취중 라이브. 취중 괜찮아요?
Rosy cheeks?
한병 2장 정도 하고
Did he say 2 glasses of champagne turned him into a tomato?
노래는
I love you. Special 10 episode. I love you. 사랑한다는 이 말밖에는
Fantastic vocals.
해준 말이
Like, I mean in the nicest way possible, like, you could fall asleep to the vocals, right? I mean that in the nicest way possible.
의미 없는 말
Heavenly! Perfect way of describing it. Perfect way of describing it.
사랑해요 돌이킬 수 없는 걸 잘 알고 있지만 어떻게든 그댈 잡아두고 싶은가
I love how comfortable they are with each other as well. That all of them, they can just do this, you know? It doesn't seem like there's like a competitive bone in any of their bodies when it comes to competing with each other. Like there's no like, you know, snarkiness or anything like that. It's very sweet. A lot of uplifting each other.
우리 다시 만날 텐데 눈물 한 방울도 보여서 난 되겠죠 사랑에 빠지게 만들었던 미소로 날 떠나요 그 미소
Very expressive, right? 2 glasses of champagne deep, I suppose, but it's still very expressive.
찾아낼 수
여기서 할 수 있는 건 너무 행복해. 고마워, 벨리야.
On the Tay show, of course. Of course.
일단 주영이랑
Oh my god! You know, I was actually so worried. I was worried that, like, his part wouldn't come up in the first 10 minutes and 30 seconds, and I was gonna be distraught, you know? By the way, looking so good, looking so pretty, right? Looking so smart, right?
주영이 형이랑 정말 불러보고 싶은 노래.
맞습니다.
건강신기 선배님.
Love in the Ice.
Love in the Ice, best song ever. It is now officially the best song ever.
같이 노래를 불러주는데 고생 많더라고요.
무슨 말이에요?
근데 이게 진짜 근데 추억인 것 같아요. 배를 타고 이렇게 노래를 부른다는 건 괜찮은 경험이라고 생각을 하기 때문에 저는 진짜
Sing a song on a river cruise? Yeah, I mean, like, it is a nice memory to have. So carefully harmonizing the describe. I love the descriptors. Beautiful. He's beautiful. It's not even funny. The way, and maybe I'm wrong, but like the way that they all describe him or talk about him in Ji-Woong, the way they look at him, the way they talk to him, maybe I'm just saying this because he's the oldest. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but like even in the last video, the behind the scenes stuff, when they came into him and he was eating his food or whatever, it's a lot of like very like like the big brother, not big brother vibes, but maybe like the vibes of someone they do look up to. It does seem like he whenever they're talking to him, it is like kind of like they're looking at him with reverence. And maybe that's just because I have a bias. And people might be like, Calvin, no, you're wrong. I just get that energy from him. I like, and that's one of the things that like made me drew my eye to him first of all when he was with everyone together, you know, for sure. You see what I mean when I say the most confident? I'm gonna skip back a bit. The most confident, awkward man in history, right? Look at the nods of the head. You're getting it. Don't worry. You're getting it. You got it. Oh, the wave of the camera as well. This is what I'm talking about. It's two guys singing and resounding on the Seine River. Perfect. It is so good. Oh, see what they said? They're going to have Jaewon sing for the rest of the video. And okay. Type F. Oh, he's a sweetheart. He's a sweetheart. Oh, so sweet. Yeah, so sweet. And obviously I feel bad that we have to edit here when they're about to sing in a hotel. That's like, you know, like again, like I said, we keep up the limitations for the sing as well. But I was like thinking of like next year when I had more time, like once we catch up to Genshin, to like maybe do like a K-pop channel or something like that. Because I've had like such a blast getting into this stuff. I really have. And I think watching videos like this in full would be like a really fun idea. Like, you know, seeing like stuff like this and like having a separate, like, you know, like, and it would be like mostly like, it would be a lot of reactions, of course, like that as well. Like, you know, but I think like it'd be also cool to like, you know, get people involved as well and chat about stuff as well. Like, you know, I have a friend who's like crazy into K-pop as well. It'd be cool to like get them involved too. It's obviously like if I have enough time to do that, that's the whole point of it. And also like I don't know if you guys probably understand the idea because you guys told me about a bias, right? I don't mean to be like, oh, like he's perfect, he's the best. Like I think they all like what shows in these videos, especially with the last time we did the vocals, the singings together, the duets as well in the Tay show, is that it really feels like they show off like what all of their strengths are and like all their personalities, and it's so amazing that they can express that through their vocals. How they can all feel like again. I talked about like look at the like Ricky and Ji-woong, right? The two that like I would compare here. I'm not comparing them in a way it's like, oh, one's better than the other. What I would say is that like I said, Ricky is like, I think like this very like find the camera type of person, which is again not a bad thing. The idea of like, I'm performing, I'm going to maximize my minutes on the screen right now. I am like going to make sure that I look like a superstar in this, even in this like fun video, which I think, you know, everyone can respect the heck out of as well. Then you look at someone like Jaewon who's like I'm going to take this as a very funny thing. I'm going to make sure I'm supporting the person beside me and all this stuff. I'm going to make sure like I'm, you know, I like, and it very relaxed positioning, you know, waving at the camera. You know, we had like, you know, someone like, you know, was being very expressive. We had people, you know, coming in very quickly and then leaving very quickly. We had people like being very like, I want to do this right now. I feel like that's like, you know, showing off their personalities really, really well. And I love that about them. Like, I have like grown to love Zerobaseone like crazy, like a way that I didn't even think I did. Because the thing is like, when I first got like a Zerobaseone video sent in, I feel like, or even like K-pop videos getting sent in, you're like, I wonder how like, because the way I react to things is the same as games. In my head, I go, just say what's on your mind. You know, just say what's on your mind. And I didn't even know how, like, I was going to, like, see, like, a lot of, like, more musical stuff. But, like, I've been enjoying it, like, so freaking much. I've been enjoying it so much. And these boys are sweethearts. They're beautiful. They have beautiful vocals. Their style is impeccable. I've been having such a great time with this. I'm probably not going to apologize for one of them being my, quote-unquote, as you say, bias. I actually really like that phrase. Yeah, I enjoyed this a lot. I think it's so fun. But yeah, I'd love to create like a Calvin K-pop channel. Like I really would. I think that'd be so fun. The idea of like having videos like this we could watch in full. We could like, you know, talk about them fully. We could do all that stuff. Like I was even thinking of having like a drawing this is how far I thought about it. I was thinking like, you know, like some days we do like reactions. Some days we have like conversations about stuff. You guys teach me about stuff as well. We do like literally like K-pop lore days and stuff like that, where you're like, oh, this is what we do on the like this is the lore of this group. Here's a bit of lore about this person. This is what they had, what they did in their career. They did this. This is where they came from. This is what they did. Like we do that on different days. Then on maybe like the third day of the week that I would do stuff, I would like to like try and draw some K-pop artists. Like just like, oh, we're drawing this person this week, and just have that type of thing as we're like having like some music or chat in the background. Because that's, you know what, like I know like you're probably like, that's too far ahead you're thinking of, Calvin, probably because it's like way off if we did this. It'd be like one day we like do like 1 or 2 days we do like some reaction stuff where we watch like music videos and stuff like that. We then like do like some lore drops. We do that, and like it's all in the basis of like me getting into K-pop. Like, right, that would be the whole premise, and then eventually turning it into more of just like he's into K-pop. Because I think that's why the relationship I have with you guys now, which is so fantastic, which is the same with Genshin, the same with any game. You guys are like bringing me along. Hey, look at this game, and I'm like, oh my god, this game is so cool. And then you're like, okay, like this and that, and then like it's kind of like a joining of hands together, like learning about stuff. Yeah, very sweet stuff. Loved it. No notes. Thank you so much, Aka, for sending it in. That was freaking awesome. It always like just puts a smile on my face seeing those boys all together. The next video is sent to my Juliana, and it's Absolutio Absoluta Absolutism Parting of Light. Let's check it out. Is this the oh, it's the theme for, is it? Yes. It's oh my god. Yes, and the Fatui themes are like someone said the Fatui themes are like bangers. The Fatui boss battles, like I really feel like all the boss battles in this game are incredible, right? They're so incredible, especially like final Archon bosses and all like this stuff, like they're so incredible. But when I think of like how the set pieces were for Child's boss battle, for Vaughn's boss battle, for the Knave's boss battle, they go to this level where they're trying to show you are up against something that is terrifying. Terrifying. So, it's so impressive. Such impressive stuff. And is it right? Like, is it wrong for me to say that like the children's outfits here are like they're not the same as that you would get in Genshin, but they are like very like similar in like the style that people would wear. It seems like they're all wearing like the Knave style actually. Oh my god! I'm so glad Genji could afford to do this stuff. I'm so glad. Because this is my wish for like stuff like when like when I heard the sound, like say for like stuff like Bloodborne or like Dark Souls, or even like I know Nier does stuff like that as well, but like Nier, like I would love to see like constant videos with some of this amazing style, but like obviously not every game has the same amount of like budget. Very grateful that Genshin has a budget to do this. So pretty, just so pretty. But so haunting as well, right? Hauntingly pretty. Oh my god. No! And it very much is the Knave. Look at the presents. It very much is the Knave's colors, red and gray, right? The red and the gray. With a touch of black. Oh my freaking god. So impressive. So impressive. With the kids all around her as well. This is like has to be top 5 track in Genshin history, right? Easily. She has a presence like I've never seen before. Look at this! She gets it! She gets the assignment! This song is haunting. Oh, with the cross. Oh my god! It's like no. So freaking good. with the drum beats in the as well. This moment is like, it does feel like it's like that desperation, like fighting against the knave, right? Oh. It's just so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. Ah! She gets it so much, man. She gets it. So yeah, I agree with a lot of the commenters there, what they were saying. You saw some of the comments there as well. If I can actually like go back and like see some of the comments here as well, because I agree with them. The idea of like another Harbinger performance. The Fatuigi themes go so hard for sure. So that's what the rest of the orphans do. Someone said as well. Someone said as well that this is actually very right. It's like they're not cosplaying as the knave. They are one with their personality though, which I think is really fantastic. Yeah, she's in character. So good. Such like it's so incredible once again. Like the Harbinger themes are so terrifying but so beautiful at the same time. It really sets the tone for like the rest of the Harbingers, what it's going to be like. It really makes every one of them like that. You remember when I played this, I was like, oh my god, this is so beautiful. What a beautifully haunting character. Like, and then afterwards I was terrified. I was like, what are we dealing with? It set a whole new tone. It was like, what are we even doing? The music was a big part of that because the music like frames a scene. It frames everything. And they don't hold back when it comes to the music and stuff, and it's evident here. Like, this theme really set the tone for that entire boss. We were feeling that as we were fighting it as well. So impressive. So impressive. Thank you so much for sending in, Juliana. That was so freaking sick to hear again. What a theme. What a beautiful theme. The next video is sent in by Emerald, and it is the boss fight lines. Let's check it out for Arlecchino. Arlecchino? Let's check it out. Arlecchino. Let's check it out. What a sick boss fight.
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid?
What? In what way?
Closer now.
Should not have the courage to be afraid is very interesting to me.
With these rising flames.
So sick. The scythe is so sick.
Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
Oh my god, as you're running away. What's the little things in the corner? I don't think I noticed them very well the last time if they were there in the fight.
How amusing. With these rising flames.
That's always terrifying as well when a boss finds you amusing, you know?
Who's next?
Lynette is next, apparently.
My turn now.
Oh, perfect choice here, Emma, for the characters.
I thought I taught you better.
Wait, what? If you're fighting with if you fight with some of the House to Hearth kids, she'll say, is that true? Is that what I'm getting at here? Because that's really sick.
With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. The countdown has begun.
Oh my god.
Have a taste of purgatory. Like a fly tangled in a web.
Yeah, and also the spider imagery here as well. Yes, I forgot about that for the other thing as well, the spider imagery. I think it works both ways though. I think a scythe is such an interesting weapon as well because like it really feels like you're taking someone's life, right? It is like it feels that way. Like obviously it's a farming tool, but it really feels like, you know, like in the hands of someone like Arlecchino, it feels like it's like I'm here to take your life.
Rising flames.
Sky in the background's perfect for this as well. Such a sick, such as every aspect of this. I should probably take off the actual subtitles. I've been reading the subtitles through those subtitles.
You've proven to be a worthy opponent after
But I've been listening to the text as well, but just so you guys can see it as well properly.
Kindness has been seared away. My blade is all that remains.
God, it's just like the idea of like any kindness left is gone with the two blades. This is such a sick design as well. I guess the spider vision as well. I guess I kind of forgot about the kind of like arachnid type of visuals that they have in their fighting as well. But I still think the spider is to do with like, you know, a dangerous thing that you can find love in.
Let's see how strong your resolve truly is. Your punishment made manifest.
Oh my god, seeing this again.
The sun and moon have set. Only ruin remains.
Like that, like it's the whole, you know now why she tore this whole place down at one point. The power that she has.
Hope has been extinguished.
All hope has been extinguished.
Suntown is only the beginning.
Got her. Got her. But she's not defeated. She's just like, yeah, I'm going. See you later. See you later.
My vision is certain.
Once again, I went to the other video. Yeah, no, like it's really cool seeing that stuff as well with the boss lines and stuff like that. It actually like is a terrifying fight, but it's beautiful at the same time. Beautifully terrifying is the way you would put it. It's like everything we see here like scares me, but at the same time, I love seeing it. Like I love seeing it. Arlecchino's boss fight is one of the most impressive feats that they've ever pulled off in this game, and that says a lot because to shock me, I said it in the video, 800 hours into this game to still be shocked is impressive. It's so impressive. And they keep like, you know, making like different, and it's just these different choices with all their visuals, with all their boss battles. Then every single time, like it feels different. It feels like a different energy, but also leads to kind of the same dovetailing of all the characters and where like the story is going as well. Yeah, her voice lines are very much like almost like playing with people or toying with people, but at the same time trying to push us towards something as well. Kind of be like, hey, like I understand that you're like you know it's like how do I say it's like it's not desperately trying to be mean. It's more just like I need to push you harder. I need to push you even harder. So like these like basic like little insults that I'm giving you are not meant to be like I am a nasty person. It's more just like I'm disappointed that you're not trying harder. I taught you better. Because they are tough. They have tough love. They're tough. They love, but they're tough. And I feel like it comes across here as well. Thank you so much, Emerald, for sending it in. The next video is sent in by Hiyori. And it is Neuvillette casually destroying Venti and Zhongli while wheezing. Okay, let's check this out. It seems like it's Neuvillette almost laughs out loud. It's some voice lines from Shakum. Check it out.
My vision is certainly an integral part of the way I execute my duties. For instance, my musket has never had a major malfunction since I revisioned.
Okay.
I'd say a captain who wields a musket and a vision is more than enough to scare off a few cowardly criminals.
You tell them.
To be honest, I'd prefer
Charlotte.
to have an animo vision. Being able to fly around freely would make getting to interviews so much easier.
Oh my god, practical. Practical.
Not too bad though. At least I don't need to worry about my camera overheating.
I was once advised to wear a counterfeit vision so that I might more easily intervene during moments of crisis. To be quite frank, I was not enamored by this suggestion, nor the implication that one must only exercise the power that is rightfully theirs under false pretenses. With that said, however, I have developed a newfound appreciation for the value of human yearning and determination, having spent considerable time around vision-bearing humans. Excuse me? You're saying that even some members of the Seven don a counterfeit vision before mingling with their people? My apologies. I was just caught off guard.
That's so interesting hearing him do like it's so rare, right? A chuckle for Neuvillette.
Some inmates
oh
once
my
taught me a
god.
way to wield the elements by throwing around chemical potions.
Oh my
I guess
god.
whoever's in charge of handing out visions doesn't care too much about a little rule bending.
I prefer
I'm never gonna get over the chuckle. I'm never. There's our girl Lynette. How are you, Lynette?
To understand the situation and find an appropriate solution, as opposed to using martial prowess. But having brute force as an option greatly increases the potential cards at your disposal and enables you to protect those most important to you in a crisis.
Okay.
After I got my vision,
My sweetheart. My sweetheart.
I didn't need my helmet to go diving anymore.
Yeah?
But
You still have it?
I can't bear to be without
Yeah,
it.
that's your world.
It cuts me off from the noise of the outside
Yeah.
world and makes me feel safe.
Oh, I love him.
My vision, pair, and my helmet. I draw my strength from them every time
Oh,
I take a
yes,
breath.
yes. And it's such like he has such a healthy outlook on life too, because he still helps everyone in life too, right? He just has a space where he feels a lot safer, you know?
Were to go on stage with their vision in hand, people might suspect the authenticity of their tricks.
True.
So I habitually take it off before performing.
Okay.
But since you're interested, why don't you help me hold on to it while I perform? Just be sure to keep an eye on it though, or it might just sneak its way back to me.
Here, take a look at my vision. Oh, I love how shiny it is. Doesn't it go great with my dress?
Everything goes great with you, Navia. You're perfect.
Still,
You're perfect.
It's nothing compared to using the elements without a vision. And with no training or anything either, right?
You can be impressed by us. I'm impressed by you just like breathing. Not that it's hard for you to breathe. I'm saying that I'm impressed that you are I'm impressed by you every second of the day.
So cool.
You're so cool.
Once the ancient prophecy came to an end and everything was over, I fell into low spirits for a very long time.
Right.
People who stand on the stage basking in the adulation of their audience must also bear the pressures of being in the public eye and living up to everyone's expectations.
Yes.
But I knew very well my person wouldn't be enough, and that putting on the act of a god would be the only way to satisfy their adoration. And at the end of the day, all I ever experienced was loneliness. So,
Yes.
there came a point when I loathed the very thought of acting and locked myself in my room. It wasn't until the moment I stood on stage and faced the audience again
Yes.
that I realized the anxiety in my heart had dissipated.
Mhm.
The reason I can now stand before the
Yes.
crowd's watchful gaze is perhaps because I have finally started to act as myself.
So great. And I think it's like, you know, like we said this in the Farina video as well. Like, we were very worried about her. Of course you were. Like, and I'll say that no problem. Like, I was worried about her and you guys know I was. But like, if that's the way that gets her back on the stage, so freaking happy for her as well. I also say like I think like sometimes people forget she had 500 years of suffering. Like, that is not like to the point that canonically, right? The gods in this game look at her and they go, I couldn't have done that. Zhongli is like, man, that couldn't be me. I could never even try to do that. So impressive, such an impressive character. I adore her so much. So happy that she's in a happy place. Hearing Nervalette laugh was everything, but seeing all these characters, I love hearing these voice lines. They're so fun to hear. Like, especially like when you get to like, because again, they do show you a little bit about the character, right? A tiny bit more about the character. And these videos like are so cheerful. They're so well done by Shakum. It just like, it's like this burst of joy every second with these videos. Like every single second, there's something more that makes me even happier than the last time. And I think that's such a nice thing to feel. It's such a nice thing to feel. Like I know when I see these videos that like it's gonna be a non-stop like dopamine hit. You know what I mean? It's gonna be so freaking nice. Thank you so much for sending Hiyori. That was awesome to see as well. I love seeing these videos. I really, really do. They're so freaking awesome. Especially since like we got to see like, you know, hear something from like Fremine about his helmet, right? We got to hear something about Linny about like him being able to do a sleight of hand, maybe taking back his vision. Hearing Nervalette laugh is such a sweet thing as well, but also hearing from like how, you know, like, isn't that such a tiny thing that Charlotte wants to be an Animo user? And it makes sense. I would love to get to around quicker. Such an efficient queen. Such an efficient queen. Thank you so much, Hiyori, for sending that in. The next video is sent in by Solvix. This is Su Kimihimi, a visual novel that's set in the same universe as Fate. There's also an anime, but the visual novels are a lot of fun. So let's check this out. So the Fate stuff so far has been very interesting. We've really liked the designs. I think that's one of the main things we've really liked is the character designs. Oh, wow. A lot quieter, right? So far, anyway. But it's set in the same universe as Fate, so it still has the same kind of like similar art style, but it feels more modern, so maybe it came out a lot afterwards. Okay, we love a good camaraderie. Oh. That's such a good visual representation of how to show like life going by so fast, but like it feels like you're still stuck in like a similar place or going a lot slower. It's just a city street, right? Because everyone keeps going. You have to keep going. Oh, wow. All the blood is what? That change in the song was so cool, but all the blood now appearing as well. Oh my god. This is the best song, and that says a lot because the songs have been so cool so far, but this is the best song we've heard in the Fate universe for me. I just love that chorus. So much so. Here we go, listen. So sick! I'm in love! Like, it's so impressive here. We're going into his eyes. Gorgeous! I mean, the visuals are crazy dark. But there's also something cool about in the Fate series we've seen so far, the idea of like having characters who are dressed in normal clothes just destroying like monsters. This is a stunning song. This is the type of song that I have on repeat every single day. Who's this? That I'm watching, you know, reactions to all the time. It's a visual novel set in the same world. Super interesting. A Piece of the Glass Moon. Oh, is that like a collector's edition? Looks really good. I do want to get into more visual novels on the channel. I really do. It's been a wish of mine for a while. And the Fate stuff is so freaking cool. You can, like, I feel like with the Fate stuff so far, Solvix, you can always count on it being, like, visually impressive, but the music is always, like, really, really sick as well. But, like, this song was, like, is one of those songs that, like, I would have on repeat constantly. I love the change up in the chorus to the, like, I thought it was the chorus. It's actually the pre-chorus. Going into the chorus was actually really, really cool, too as well. Cool visuals, like, very dark and bloody, but, like, we gotta expect, like, the violence when it comes to the Fate series so far as well, when it comes to the intros. Yeah, it's cool that they're branching out as well, that they're making multiple different things on the side too. That was really, really cool, Solvix. I wonder how related is it? Like, would you see characters from the other world in this as well? Like, or would they just like not be a part of it whatsoever? I wonder. Because that's always a thought for me when they make branching stories. Like, will you see like cameos of things, I guess? Because I remember Soul Eater Not, they made some cameos. A lot of cameos, actually. But it's not directly always related to those characters, I suppose. Yeah. Very, very cool stuff. Very cool. Thank you so much, Solvix. The next video is sent in by Katsith. So Shenyu Vale music is based on the southern regions of China, and for the music there, they feature some rather unique instruments from ethnic minorities, ones such as southern provinces, Yunnan. For those who have seen the Genshin livestream announced as Shenyu Vale, they would have seen a musician play a bawu, a wind instrument that looks like a bamboo flute, but sounds like a clarinet. Another one of those unique instruments featured in Shenyu Vale's music is a hulusi. No need to worry about the pronunciation there. There's no good equivalent in English. The vowel sound is the C part. It's basically a bawu with a gourd stuck on top of it with a decoration. Or they can be drone pipes similar to those of a bagpipe. Here's the video of a Chinese musician playing an Irish tune. Very cool. Very related to me. It's already such an energy. The gourd on the top is so interesting as well. It's so interesting to hear like one culture's music being played on a different cultural instrument. So beautiful. Especially since like Irish culture is all about sharing it, you know what I mean? I feel like we like love sharing it with the world, you know what I mean? It's really, really stunning. Because again, it's a different, like, does it make sense to say like it's like a different sound that's so new to me, but it also reminds me of Ireland. You know what I mean? It's weird. It's like a weird thing in my head. Yeah, it's so cool. It's so cool, the merging of the cultures. I love it. Very talented, by the way. The control that they have is incredible as well. The absolute control of this instrument. Such interesting with the gourd on top as well. So interesting to me. Stunning. Very nice hoodie as well. Yeah, beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Enjoyed the absolute heck out of that. I love the merging of the cultures. I'm all for it. Again, like Irish culture is very much always about like sharing culture with people, right? That was by Jalen Shu, by the way. It's always about sharing culture. And also, I have to remember to put the links in the description all the time. Sometimes, like when stuff is happening, I will forget sometimes, but like, they have to be there. You know what I mean? So remind me if you don't see them. If you don't see them, remind me. Don't feel bad about reminding me. Be like, Calvin, you forgot the links. Please let me know, because like it's you know, even though you see their names in the videos, it's still good to have direct links. It's just like a common courtesy, to be honest. But yeah, very, very very, very cool. I love the merging cultures. I really do. And I think Katz is probably like, I don't know if you chose this just because I am Irish. I appreciate it if you did. Because like I am a big supporter of the idea of like I always say when like people come over here to Ireland and they live here, and a lot of times like there'll be sometimes people be like, they're not Irish. And it's like, man, the requirements for me, as someone who's lived in Ireland my whole life, the requirements for me, for someone to be Irish, right, is wanting to be Irish, and there you go. No, you know what I mean though. It's like, it's not, I don't take it as seriously as other people do. Like, they're not Irish. It's like, yeah, maybe they are. You know what I mean? They've lived here for 4 years. They might as well be. I love sharing I love the sharing of cultures. I love welcoming people in. So I love this type of stuff and seeing this really cool things. So that instrument is so interesting to me as well. It's so interesting to me. I think as well, like the reason I love this, like compared to like, cause like sometimes like when I hear someone singing this song Cranberry by the Zombies, which is a very like Irish culture song, it's sometimes a bit weird because you're like, it's like, like I guess it makes sense. Like if you turn into a heavy metal song, it's like, oh, that's really sick. That's really sick. But this is also another one of those but this is like a direct mixing of cultures, right? It's a direct mixing of cultures, and I really, really like that. Thank you so much, Katze, for showing me this stuff. It was beautiful. The player here had so much control of their instrument, and I've never seen this instrument before in my life. The gourd is obviously, I only know the gourd from, I know it sounds bad, Sekiro. That's the only place I know the gourds from, but it's really cool to see this. Thank you so much. That was awesome. Beautiful stuff. Made me very happy to see like my like the cultures being exchanged there. You know what I mean? Made me very, very happy. So the next video is sent in by Esminako. Thank you, Katsith. And it's a Vine compilation, but with Genshin characters. Genshin Impact his Vines. Let's check it out. Oh, this is Linny. This is Linny. Oh my god, this classic Vine. Is this it's like
no
brevity?
off-topic questions. Because I don't want to. No, no, permission's been on. There's off-topic questions. Next, you have been stopped.
Is there anything better than pussy? Yes, a really good book.
Would anyone like some stew? Would anyone like some stew?
I adore the way they're doing this.
Here. It's just, we all have a lot of laughs. Fuck off, Janet. I'm not going to your fucking baby shower.
Hi, my name's Derek. Welcome to Pizza Hut. Let me guess, pizza.
I've seen some of these vines before, but like it's just like a different energy with these characters and obviously are comparing it to these characters. That is very, that's so Hu Tao Zhongli coded for sure.
They are my Crocs.
Back at it again at Krispy Kreme.
Oh, this one. That is a very Shenhe thing to do.
You're not coming to my tea party? Bethany, I made biscuits!
How much you pay for that taco?
Hey, yo, you know this, boy. He's got
Oh
his free
no, I know, of course it's Benny. Oh no.
Lincoln Gills, man or dolphin?
Where'd it go? Oh my god!
2 shots of vodka.
Oh no. It's
Sure, you may be verified on Twitter, but are you verified in the eyes of God?
Go ahead and introduce yourself. My name is Michael with a B, and I've been afraid of insects my entire life. Stop. Where? Where's the bee?
There's a bee?
You are my dad. You're my dad.
Wookie, wookie, wookie.
I should have left you on that street corner where you were standing. But you didn't.
Is that a weed?
No, this is a crayon.
The police!
911, what's your emergency?
Later, Mom. What's up? Me and my boys are going to see Uncle Cracker. Give him that back, Jordan. Do you want to go see Uncle Cracker now?
Don't tell your mother. Kiss one another. Die for each other.
Oh god, yeah. I haven't seen Vines in so long. The Hu Tao ones are like perfect. That is so Hu Tao coded as well. And Zhongli then just pretending nothing happened. For sure. What?
Hey everybody, today my brother pushed me, so I'm starting a Kickstarter to put him down. The benefits of killing him would be I would get pushed way less.
Speaking with the animals.
You just drop in and just smack the lip. Whoop-ah! Drop down. Snap.
This is actually so child coded.
All I want to
It really
tell you
is.
is school is not important. Be whatever you want to be. If you want to be a dog, you know?
And let me see what you have.
Yes, yes it is. I love they're getting this so right.
Party to the river, dog! Jordan's mom just died. Small kickback.
Chi-Chi.
I spelled lipstick in your Valentino bag.
Oh, you smell lipstick in my Valentino white.
Where do you want to get a healthy snack, Rebecca?
I want Chipotle.
I said a healthy snack!
Hey, mailman, what do you got? Just this letter!
Jonathan, I don't love you.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Why'd you leave me, Karen? What did I do?
Why are you making me sing? I hate singing. When do I even come in? I don't know. Ha ha ha.
Not very Barbara, but like it makes sense. Like Barbara was able to sing, but she's very nervous.
That guy.
This is the comedy police. The joke's too funny.
I'm not going back to jail! Hey, babe. Happy 1 year. I'm 27.
Okay, you know what? You're in timeout. Get on top of the fridge. Get up there. This house is a fucking nightmare.
Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if that was one of the punishments. That breaks my hair, actually. I can't even laugh. That breaks my hair. No, I can't even laugh. No, I refuse.
People shower. The same as you idiot. We get nice and wet, then we get the tea bags, and then, you know.
Yeah, so he broke up with me. Why are you looking up? I need to cry, but my foundation was $48.
I'm just cooking pizza.
These are good, right? Sis? Your turn.
That is, they get this so freaking right. I'm like, Esmeralda, I'm not like, I always worry when I do, like, I'm not laughing at this, like people take it seriously. Of course, everyone knows, like, I'm messing around as well, right? Like, I hope people don't ever take me too seriously. There was a time, I think, when people, like, when they started the Genshin playthrough, when a lot of people were taking my jokes, like, extra seriously. And which is very funny for me, but, like, I think I have to realize, like, sometimes you have to ease in, you know?
I'm taking a nap.
You want to take a nap?
I'm taking a nap here.
Okay, take a nap right there then.
Oh, good night.
I'm nuts about these nuts, but I'm also nuts about my close good friends. My close good friends.
I'm not going to conversate with you. I'm not going to invest time. I think it's Embers. Huh?
Just say talk.
I've been dreaming of a true love's kiss.
That is so venti coded.
Huh? Just say talk.
I've been dreaming of a true love's kiss.
Yes, very accurate. Very accurate. Oh, went into another video as well. Like, I don't know. I think, like, a lot of those, like, especially, like, the Hu Tao ones, where, like, Hu Tao with Xiao, like, makes perfect sense. The idea of, like, Xiao just, like, moving on with his life after all that stuff as well. I think they did a really good job at this stuff. Yeah, like, I haven't seen Vines in a while, Esperago, so, like, it's always interesting, because a lot of them I know because it's Vine, right? Vine was a thing for so freaking long, that it's just, like, it's hard not to, like, know this stuff, you know? But yeah, very, very cool stuff that we got to witness there as well. So fun. It's just really funny. It's just really funny. It's just a nice little thing to laugh at, like, not to be taken too seriously. I really enjoyed that quite a bit. I think it's like it's always cool when you relate characters to like that, because again, I didn't know this was a thing until years ago where people do that, where it's like Smosh characters as Vines. People as Vines, Smosh cast as Vines, Dragon Quest characters as TikToks. Like, I love that. It's actually such a creative way of, like, celebrating characters you love, right? It really is. The next video, thank you so much, Esmeralda, for sending in. That was really, really funny. I think my spirits are high for the day now. The next video is sent to by Minu, and it says, best to watch after this video sent by Felicious Felix. So it's Genshin, music, anime, The Knave, Arlecchino, by Hamelin. Let's check it out. Oh my god. Whoa. It's a beautiful dress. Well, it's not even a dress, it's like a full suit. Like, that's actually stunning. Like, we love an open back. I always think it's, like, very stylish and elegant, right? Really, really elegant. Really, really nice. In the House of the Hearth. Watching it as well. Shake what's in your pants? Oh my god, those scenes between them as well. Whenever, like, the House of the Heart, or like our House of the Heart buddies over here are always like showing in this tone, it, like, makes me sad but also, like, happy that they have a. Does that make sense? Do you guys feel that way too, where I look at them like, oh, it breaks my heart, but at the same time, I'm happy that they have a place, because they're all better off now than they were years ago. Factually so. It's not even a debate. Obviously I will debate that. Like, not debate it as in, like, get angry. Everyone can have their own opinion. But for me, factually so, Linny, Lynette, and Fremine are in a better place than they were when they were in their lowest moments. But it's still that feeling, you know what I mean? Oh my god, the cats! Oh my god! Like a stray cats. Oh, as a cat as well. And Little Red Riding Hood. And the black sheep with the group as well. The wilted flower. The outfits here are fantastic for the name. It's almost like oh my freaking god. Oh my freaking god. It's like what she did for Fremine. But it was worse for her. With Claire V as well. If I could, like, bring her back to life to fight her, I would. In such a crazy visual with the blood and all the toys behind her, the teddy bears behind them, like almost like maybe representing the other kids in the kids in the House of the Heart for sure. Yeah. So interesting to me. Such a cool, like the visuals are insanely cool. I think we watched something by Hamlin before for sure. I recognize the profile as well and the style. This fight was insane too. Oh my god, transitioning from a pat on the head to a blade slash pretty much sums up the Knave's life, right? Oh, you saw Fremini there as well in the back. Oh my god, look at these sweethearts. Us as well? Okay. Accepting my fate. And Claire V. Oh my god. Gorgeous. The wilting flowers. It's funny because, like, they see the wilting of the flowers in this, they were seen as wilting flowers, right? Which is such an interesting concept because a wilting flower to a lot of people sees as like death, like a death, which I think it is kind of like that because we talk about the idea of like in the actual story as well of the idea of like death versus life and what like a figurative death can be with your memory being erased as well. But in this sense, they both died that day when they killed. In that final battle, everyone died. Claire V died. The Knave died. It was how do I say it? When they both died that day, it was a death between the two of them because the Knave became something completely new as well. The wilting flower prospect to me is so interesting because to us, like, that's a bad thing. But like, and now we're looking at it as a good thing because like you'd want to be a wilting flower amongst all those flowers. You'd want to be something that's different from all those as well. Yeah, the visuals in this were stunning as well. We saw like, you know, the representation of like the parallels between Fremine and the Knave, and I think that's why they showed that in the original one too. They like the Fremine is a direct parallel for how the Knave wants people to be treated now compared to how she was treated. Daddy, mommy wants to everyone to be treated in a different way, and I thought that showed that so well in this video as well. Beautiful visuals. Absolutely gorgeous and stunning and sometimes horrifying and horrible stuff, but like it was beautiful even when it was horrible, right? Even like the striking visuals of the blood and all the teddy bears behind there as well was stunning. And then the stray cats as well. Those sweethearts. You know what I mean when I say that? When I see them, I get sad, but I'm happy at the same time. It's just a weird feeling that I have with that when I look at them. It's so interesting to me that we even get to see them at all in this light. I love the fan works that people do with this stuff. It's really, really cool. Thank you so much for sending in, Manu, because that was freaking beautiful. Freaking stunning. Like, I wonder if, like, everyone sees it that way as well with the wilting flower. Like, you can give me your opinion on that as well, because for me, whilst I see it, like, from the perspective of that, like, of the original owner, of not the original owner, but the past owner of the House of the Heart, that to them would see as, like, they would see that as a bad thing. And they should have cut those flowers when they started wilting. But it's interesting now that the Knave looks at it in a different way. She's growing flowers. But if they wilt and go in a different direction, she's happy with that as long as they get to a direction that is good for them, which I appreciate so much. I actually love the Knave now. I love them. Thank you so much, Manu, for sending in. The next video is sent in by Golden Witch Beatrice, and it is... they say Father is ranked number 2 of my favorite character demo. So this character demo is called Arlecchino Lullabies. This is a character demo for... the Knave. So interesting to see how this is going to go. Let's check it out.
Legend has it that long ago, the long nights were the den of dangers untold.
Oh my god.
The
music already mesmerizing.
Home and light the hearth, awaiting the adult's return.
I'm like stuck frozen looking at this. You know what I mean? I'm like waiting for something to happen. There we go. Oh my god.
spark cannot shatter all shadows until it sets all ablaze.
A spark? What? Spark cannot like get rid of the shadows until like it's fully lit.
Or else to the other end.
All the children.
Lie still, bleak shades.
You in the desert? The music, are you kidding me?
Lie still, bleak shades.
Listen to this. Holy hell. Was not expecting that drop. She's in the desert. But I guess she would go a lot of places actually, you know what I mean? Oh my god, this song is incredible. And the different transitions as well, that's so sick. Look at this with her face as well, watch. That part of the song is incredible, look at this, watch. Close in, close in, close in, close in, yeah. So erratic, right? I feel so disjointed. But now she's all alone. Oh, with the voice of kids again. It's haunting again. Like, so much about the nave is so haunting. What? What? Why do I feel like crying? That red smoke coming up around them. With the crimson moon then as well. Do you see, like, we're gonna skip back as well. It's like showing the different sides almost to the nave as well, where it's like, I care about these kids, but hey, we gotta get back to business. You know what I mean? Like, this is such a stunning part of this as well. And again, the word haunting comes up so much when I'm watching these parts of the Arlecchino stuff. And then right back into this sick stuff as well. So impressive. This is an insane demo. Flames come in. Like, did you hear, like, it's like almost like, yeah, there's so many like not childish elements, but you know, like the music box as well that comes into it as well. Yeah, it's so interesting how they like they're going in between the two kind of like sides.
I hear that the children love to play by the fireplace.
Yeah.
So let us continue to use the name House of the
Oh my god, all three of them together.
Its flame is no longer needed. For you have the strength to defend yourselves.
Oh my god. So it ends up with her saying, like, we'll continue calling the House of Heart because it brings you comfort, but you guys do not need it. In the end, you do not need this fire anymore. It does not need to be lit because you can light it by yourself. You can light your own fire. At the start of this demo, they talked about how there was like a spark that like will dissipate the shadows. But now it's like, she doesn't even need to set that, like, she's going to try and help you set that ablaze, but you will set it ablaze yourself. Such interesting visuals in this whole demo. I love the way the mix between the kind of like childlike aspects of it and the kind of like, and then going back into like very, because like, the children see this, they know how like violent the knave can be. Like, they're not stupid. That's why going up against her was terrifying for them, but they still did it. That's why it makes their challenge so amazing, really. Yeah, stunning. Gorgeous, haunting. I really feel like they did such a good job of representing the knave in this demo. Well, they always do with the demos and teasers. They always do a fantastic job. But here they showed how terrifying she is, but then also like you see how much the children adore her, right? And how comfortable they are around her, which is saying something. For them to be comfortable around you and also at the same time fear you that much, you have like become like the best leader that they could possibly have at the moment for the House of the Hearth, and eventually Linny will take over that too. So cool, such a cool demo. Thank you so much for sending the in Golden Witch Beatrice. That was freaking sick to see. It was so awesome. The music in it was fantastic too, so good. The next video sent in by Yopsy, and it's the Chiori teaser. Awesome. We haven't seen this yet, so it's really cool to see this. A character who we've grown to actually really like as well.
Hello?
Hello?
Is someone gonna tailor my suit?
You be patient.
What were you thinking? Why would you keep a Tenryo Commission official waiting?
What?
But he was last in line.
Foolish girl.
Oh.
You are no apprentice of mine.
Yeah. She sees everyone as equals. She tries to help people out. Remember the stuff with the wedding as well.
Did you hear me?
Hey, it's first come.
Exactly. Shut your mouth.
This wedding dress needs to be ready for fitting by nightfall.
I adore Chiori's principles.
Hey, Loth, raise the waist a little higher to accentuate her figure. And the sleeves need shortening.
Oh, she's so good.
I'll fetch the material. Got it.
Music's gorgeous. The fact that they can do this for every single teaser and demo, still have some of the most amazing music you've ever heard in your life.
I knew it. That dress is for Letitia, isn't it? Always dreamed of wearing a Chiori wedding dress. Aww. So some poor girl's dumb dream is more important than my business dinner? Huh?
Way more important. Get your hands off her. Yeah. Buddy, what's gonna happen now? Oh my god, I love Chiori's principles so much.
Oh my, so
I
sorry.
love her so
I was
much.
looking for my fabric shears.
Yeah.
Those were the wrong ones.
This was an expensive suit.
Oh, it was. It was.
Oops. Oh, not those ones either.
It was an expensive suit. The music in this is incredible. This shows Chiori's personality so well. She just stands on business. She will not let anyone away with anything.
What do you mean? I thought you wanted your
Yeah,
suit tailored.
she didn't do anything wrong. Look, she's gonna tailor your suit. So freaking sick.
Chiori, who'd you throw out this time?
What are you saying? I did nothing.
She did nothing.
This one jumped out all by himself. He better pay me for the window.
He better.
This can't happen again.
That was him doing it. He did it.
You're right. Next time I'll lock the windows too.
Is that why the windows are covered up now? That was awesome. Again, her principles are so amazing to me. I love how she acts around people because, again, she's nice. She's a nice person. She just doesn't take crap from people. That's the only thing. She's not going to take your bull crap. She's not that type of person. You cannot get away with just doing whatever you want around her, and I love that about her. I'd also show just like how much she cares about the art itself. She doesn't care about doing this for like someone who's like fancy or someone has a business dinner. Oh, doing it for my business dinner. Guess what? Someone, it should be first come, first served. And she's helping out this person. If you were polite and waited, you'd have an amazing suit tailored. But because of your freaking actions, you don't. And that's your fault. I love that teaser so much. Thank you so much for sending in Neopsy. It's so freaking sick. It just means the freaking world to me seeing her principles shown so well in this. Because that's what it's her principles. She stands up business. She means what she says what she means. I love the camaraderie between her and Chevrolet at the end as well. So sick. Thank you so much for sending in Neopsy. So appreciated. I'm so glad I got to see that as well. So glad. And before I finish, actually, I will say Chiori is the type of person who, if you came to her struggling, and because she cares about art more than anything, she's not stupid. She's not just gonna like make stuff for free all the time, but she will discount you. She will, if you have a good enough reason, she will help you out, and that's why she is like the sweetheart of sweethearts. Because even though she's like very rough on the outside, she's sassy. She's interesting. She likes being like, but I feel like the very cold nature of her is not cold at all. It's perceived as cold for me at the start, but what it is, it's like it's a face value person who at the same time is so good at being cheeky that it's just so impressive. I adore it so much. Yeah, that was a beautiful teaser. Thank you, Yopsy. The next video is sent in by Malcolm Gonde, and they say it's a fun little video showing how Lady Gaga song and the execution theme from Danganronpa they share something in common. Oh, so it says they use the same sample. Let's check it out. That's really interesting to me. Interesting. Oh my god, this is going to turn into something, isn't it? She's so good. What? I mean, this happens. People use samples all the time. They use samples all the time. I can already hear it. I can already hear what this is going to turn into. Actually, I'm wrong. I'm wrong, but now I know what it is. I thought it was going to be something, another part of it. I thought it was going to be a higher vocal part of it, but oh my god. So, I didn't know this at all. That's so cool. Oh, sorry. I thought it was over for a second there. Yeah. I was expecting something completely different. Oh my god, it's so... I'm sorry, but Malcolm, I know this probably wasn't intended. Hearing this Danganronpa theme again makes me just want to go back. I want to go back. Beautiful stuff to like actually, because again, when I say beautiful, I'm a big defender of sampling. And I talk about this all the time because nowadays, like, because music is so angry and like, not the music itself, but like the fandoms are they're always fighting with each other. There's like this stuff where it's like, she copied this song and he copied her and she copied him and they copied them. And it's like, no, they use similar samples and it's such a beautiful thing. If you know, like, the Gorillaz use samples all the time that were just basic songs that they would just add to the songs and it became iconic. And look what they're able to do with this stuff as well. It became iconic in like, I'm sure I haven't heard that Lady Gaga song in my life, but like with this, it definitely did become iconic with the Danganronpa stuff for me anyway. The fact that I hear that all the time now and I'm like, oh my god, that is such a huge part of my memory of this channel as well. That's why I freaking love it. It's beautiful to see stuff like this because I love showing people and people knowing that samples are a big part of music and sampling other songs is a huge part of music as well. And we don't want to get to a point where we like are suing each other for sampling and stuff like this because I feel like that just takes a lot of creativity out of it when like it's so creative to like get to do sampling and stuff like this. I love it. Yeah, thank you so much for sending, Malcolm, because I'm glad, like, I'm so passionate about this stuff. I really am passionate about the idea of like approving sampling and like and seeing sampling as just as another part of art form. And the last video sent in by Visas, and it is the oh no, can I say something about, like, because I think like the Danganronpa fans are out there as well, and they're always waiting for another Danganronpa thing. I will do more Danganronpa, but can I say as well, that's hearing that Danganronpa song killed me just because I remember, like, it's like we have to move forward all the time, but if I could go back and play those games again, I would. And Malcolm, you know the same as me. I love those games and you were there for that ride as well. I remember you, and I'd love to do it again. I'd love to do it all over again. It makes me kind of sad because obviously it was painful, but like I would erase my memory and do it in a heartbeat once again, even though it was so painful to go through those games. But yeah, sorry for interrupting your Visa. Sorry for cross-contaminating everything. Contaminating sounds bad. Cross-streaming everything, I should say. Cross-contaminating everything. I was about to say, like, sorry, Visas and Malcolm, I cross-contaminated your post. No, cross-streamed. Yeah. Visas has the last video here today, and it is Genshin Noir, City of Gills, Hoyo Fair animated short. Let's check it out. Is that Hu Tao in the thumbnail? We're going to have a good time. Check it out. Already the vibes are immaculate. Stunning vibes. Wait, is that Ether in a little freaking detective suit? I'm looking for my sister. Oh, the music. Flower. This is so noir vibes. Have you seen a girl with this flower? Been looking for her for a while. You know? The lighting's really nice here too. Wait. Is that Hu Tao? It is. Oh my god.
You're late, detective.
So sick.
I thought you'd washed out with the rain. Word on the street is you've caught someone's attention.
He looks so adorable in his little suit jacket.
Abyss Syndicate?
Maybe. People talk when you start digging up things they'd rather keep buried. You might want to watch
your watch your back, buddy. Oh, and the hat lands on the thing.
Speak for yourself. Looks like you're the one who's had some trouble recently.
Yeah?
Careful, detective. You might hurt somebody's feelings.
This is so sick. I say it all the time. We sometimes desperately need more like we definitely need these like to be bigger. You know, I know they could be centered for reactive, but you know what I mean? I feel like this could be their own movies.
Her name's Cornelia. Blonde.
Ether, you know, both these characters are so cool here.
No one's
Like that looks, that's a skin I need in the game. She looks fantastic.
That depends on what you've got for me, detective.
Cash. She deserves to be paid.
Saw her 4 days ago. Right here at my establishment, believe it or not. No expensive drinks. Cheapskate, actually. She was worried. Looking over her shoulder a lot.
This
Kept
is
mumbling
stunning.
about irregularities
She's
in
look at
her
her. She looks great.
Or something.
She always looks great though. Hu Tao.
They're involved in this?
Piques your interest, doesn't it? Who could it be?
She's so awesome.
The Snezhnaya Brotherhood? The Notland Brigade? Or maybe the Inazuma Kaisha?
Seems like I just went from having no leads to 2 many.
Leaving so soon? Happy hour is about to
It's about to start, buddy. Stay here.
Sorry, but I still remember last time's incident. Oh, and next time, stick with the usual red for your calling card. The blue feels wrong.
That's
Oh!
not mine.
Whose is it then? Oh my god! They did the mystery so well here. Oh my god. Aether. This had to have blown minds.
You're no ordinary detective, are you? The boss was right. You dug too deep.
Oh, buddy, you know what's gonna happen
You're
here.
gonna have to disappear now.
Well, well, well. I'm no detective. But I bet these are the guys behind your
I'd say so.
What does the Abyss Syndicate want with a Fontaine girl? Do you really think the guilds will
Sending a
let you get away
signal.
with
All of
this?
this is so like obviously the explosion is crazy, but like the noir vibes of this is like, you know, even like the mystery surrounding when he's about to walk away. Hey, I remember what happened last time. You know, hey, happy hour's about to start. They're writing this so well, and it's so weird to see Aether in like this suit. It's kind of like, I know it's like cool, but at the same time, like Hu Tao is like really cool. Aether's adorable.
The guilds may pretend to run this city, but we've seen what lurks beneath. And when I bring your head to the boss in a pretty little box, this city will learn to fear our name, for we are. Huh?
Before he can even freaking finish. The umbrella's super cool for Hu Tao, by the way. Oh, the music's so nice. And we have these we have combat. Oh my god, the kick. I'm just like really like I fell in love with Hu Tao casually over time, and like I just think her character design's so freaking fantastic, and I love how people depict her in certain stories as well. Like what they do with her here is like is just so pretty. She's so freaking fun. Yeah, the choreo of this is awesome. Did he throw a bullet into the ground? Or what did he do?
You go left, I go right.
No, please, I can take on this rabble any day.
Oh.
Yeah, no, left sounds good. Left good.
Adding the comedy of it as well. I love this so much. Oh my god, the choreo is so freaking good. Like Hoyo Fair stuff is always fantastic, but like, and this is so, oh my god, I didn't even see the name. Of course it's good. Impact, you can feel the impact of the kick as well. And like it's Subutai, so of course it's good. Like Jesus Christ, are you kidding me? Saying one of their videos is good as, oh, you're so cool. You're so cool. Hu Tao is like weird, right? And I say that like I said that in the previous video, compassionately so, she's weird. I love how weird she is. I also love how they've like put the weirdness in her in this like short, but also they've made her look so cool. Right? She's so cool. It's like how she sees herself all the time in the game, you know? Music is sick. Wilhelm scream. The music's stunning. Like this is like they always make stuff like this because they're fantastic, but this is like a full mini movie. Like it's so impressive. And just like skipping over to him as well. What is that? A gun bat? Nah, the music's great. Oh, look at these two. Anytime I get to see Hu Tao in any short, it's always really good. Vocals are great. Was the hat gonna drop? Hu Tao! No, she's not! Hooking him with the umbrella and... with the freaking dance move as well! What? Look at this! With the dance, look at this, like lifting her head back, watch. So sick. Anyone did it to me, I'd be butter. Forever.
This city's full of surprises.
Marie did a fantastic job. I thought there was the actual voice actor for a bit.
They're the least of your problems.
In New Tevat, everyone's hiding something. The trick
New
is figuring out who's hiding it better.
Because the characters are so strong because the characters are so strong in Genshin, the shorts that come out of this stuff, whether it be like the Subutai videos or other like shorts that we see in animated shorts that are outside of this world, like are always so well done. You'd be able to watch a full story about them because they have these personalities that are so strong. And in here we got to see some of the personalities, but they're always turned up to like 12 and or maybe sometimes tweaked to fit the kind of theme of the game as well, or the theme of the story as well. I love that. I love seeing the type of art. I love seeing that story. It like really did like mean like that we got to see, like it means a lot to me whenever I get sent this stuff because I get to have a new appreciation for the characters I already love while also seeing them in a completely different light. We talk about this all the time, seeing the characters in different outfits, seeing the characters in different places, and this time we got this noir style that they actually were doing like the noir movie style very well. At the start it felt like a noir movie, like the way the conversation was happening, the way it was flowing, the way they were looking at each other. All of it felt really like that real noir movie, like, you know, kind of like, how do I say it? Like it's very like subtle in a way, but it is also like very like, I don't know how you would say it, like how do you describe that type of dialogue where it's like, and you guys will have a better chance of describing it than I do, where it's like two people are across from each other and they both know what to say at every single time, and that's so noir. It's almost like it's bouncing off each other so well. It's like old noir movies would always have the thing where it's like the one character each character would always have a comeback for each other. Like, you know, you'd be like, I don't want to live in these streets anymore, but the streets suit you. Well, maybe they suit you. You know what I mean? Like it's like this whole like bounciness to the dialogue that was really cool as well. I thought they did a really good job, and the choreo was really cool too. The way that Hu Tao whose outfit was, and like obviously Aether looked really adorable in his outfit, but like I know there was like it's Aether in a suit. It's gonna look very interesting. But Hu Tao's outfit was beautiful. And the way they did the combat, the move at the end was really fantastic as well. I really had enjoyed all of this. It was really, really awesome. And with that, I can say thank you so much to the Never Can Repay the Baby Gangsta tier on Patreon to say goodbye for this week. And I can say thank you so much to Typhar2, Jamie Bull, Jana Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Felicious Felix, Yuld, Radish, Anusta, Malcolm Conde, Death Trap, Lynx Markey, Assassin, Alpaca Juice, Eopsy, Xander Whatever, True Peanut Butter, and Jared Beanham? If I'm pronouncing that wrong, please just let me know, and I can definitely, and that's a new patron, by the way. Thank you so much for pledging at the highest tier on the Patreon. It means the absolute world to me. Thank you all my patrons for always being so nice to me and always being so kind. It means the world to me having you along with this journey, and thank you all for watching this. And there was a video in the playlist that I don't know how it got there. It was animators across the world assembled to draw Genshin. If you sent that in and I couldn't see your comment, please let me know and I will make it right for you, and I will record a reaction to it, and then you can see it later as well. So please 100% let me know, and I will react to it, right? That's I promise you that I will react to it, if that makes sense. It's the best way I can go about it is to because it didn't have the name there in the list, and maybe my one's glitched. If it is glitched out, please let me know, and I will go back and watch it for you in the future also. That's no problem whatsoever. So thank you so much, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye.